Howdy, folks. It is Vilemike here, and I'm just going to vamp a little bit while I wait for some people to join up. I have no major topics. I was going to try to watch the new Hellraiser last night, but because I'm in Mexico to see Mrs. Vile, of course, Hulu has basically said that, no, you can't watch it since you're in Mexico. Oh, fuck Hulu. I even convinced Mrs. Vile to watch it with me if I could get it to play. And she's not a horror fan. But, oh well. How you doing, Jordan? Let me do that one. There we go. And I haven't really advertised it much. But yes, on the Streamlabs store thing, you can buy a coffee mug that has both of the Vilemike Avatars created by Yitzy. It's the only thing I'm selling on there. And I'm selling them as cheap as possible. So I'm not actually making any money off of them, really. I think it's like 50 cents or something. So if anyone wants to buy one, I think they're like $10, which is not a horrible price. I think some of the ones I've sold on eBay are more expensive. Or at least more, just as much as, if I could talk. Slightly more expensive only because I throw in something else with them. Let's see. Let's see, I guess not. I've got the Kahlua mug for $2 plus, well, it is $8 shipping, so even together that's $10. The Wonder Woman mug is $10, but that comes with one of the Wonder Woman seasons on DVD. And the Superman one is $5. So those are the three that I actually have for sale right now on the store. And let's new tab. Let's do it this way. Where are you? Why are you not showing up the way I want you to? Fine, I'll do it the hard way. How you doing, Elihu?
I waking up.
There, I'll do that one in case anyone's actually interested.
Who wants to buy something from the store from you?
And how you doing, Bird? And we'll do the third one. Yeah, those are the only three I have left. Once I start streaming from the storage unit again, I'll start posting more of the coffee mugs that I've bought so because I want to use them at least once on the stream. That way they're official CNA used mugs. But all the other ones have sold or had something bad happen to them. I accidentally broke one of the mugs. I was
accidentally on purpose, right?
No, ironically, it was the one I thought would be funny for LDG. It was the one that had the Matrix backdrop type thing, and it had the pi symbol up front. And while I was moving some stuff around in the storage unit, it dropped and fell and broke into 3 large pieces. But even still, I'm not super gluing that back together because it's just not worth it. So, what's new with you?
Oh, not much.
Did you didn't you watch something I saw on Twitter this morning?
Yeah, I watched the new DC animated movie yesterday.
What did you think? And do you know which universe, which animated universe it takes place in?
616.
Okay, that does not help at all because it's not a DC term.
Okay, it's the main DC universe.
Well, that still doesn't help because they have multiple animated universes. You know that, right?
Yes. I believe it's a new one because since Flash reset everything, there's different storylines. I think it's a new version. The Superman is drawn a little bit different, so is Batman and Wonder Woman.
Okay, so according to Wikipedia, it is part of the DC animated original movies universe. So that includes Superman Doomsday. Oh, no. I take it back. That's not a specific universe. Those all have different universes.
Yeah, because Flash reset it after Dark Apocalypse.
Well, there's the DC AMU. There's standalones, Arkhamverse, Year One / Dark Knight Returns, and a few other ones. Well, apparently Batman Gotham Knight takes place in the Nolanverse.
Can't believe there's an actual Nolan verse.
Well, it's the 3 Christopher Nolan movies plus Batman Gotham Knight, apparently. Kind of like how the Matrix movies include the Animatrix.
Oh, I totally forgot about the Animatrix.
And, there's, of course, also the DC animated universe, which is the one that started with the Batman animated show from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I say recent, meaning it's still 5 years old. Batman and Harley Quinn takes place in that universe. Same with Justice League versus the Fatal Five, which was released just 3 years ago. So they're still using that one.
I thought it was 4.
What do you mean?
Fatal 5? I thought that was 4 years ago.
March 30th, 2019. So that's only 3 years ago.
Oh, damn.
And then the newest one is the Tomorrowverse, which is Batman, Man of Tomorrow, Batman or Justice Society World War II, Batman the Long Halloween Parts 1 and 2, and Green Lantern Beware My Power.
Which is an interesting take on Jon Stewart.
And let's see, Batman Battle of the Super Sons is... They don't say. Why don't they say? I gotta imagine it's part of the DC AMU, right?
I'll tell you this: Superman and Lois only have one kid.
Let's see.
Hello, am I in yet?
Yeah, you're
finally.
in.
About time. I'm like, when are you gonna let me
finally?
in?
You've been up for like 2 minutes and you weren't saying anything.
You know what else is up? That's up. What's going on?
Well,
if you have to ask if you're in, you need a better sex life.
Plus, I notice you're standing, and I can also see what's up. And man, I feel sorry for any woman you're with.
Take off your Zoom feature, dude.
You know what though? The actual honest answer to that. So do I.
Don't worry, I'm sure Mrs. Vile has plenty of mean things she could say to me.
I heard that. Huh? What?
Well, she's not here yet. That was, I think, a sound that he was doing.
Oh.
All right. So, what's going on, File? I missed you, man.
Right now, we're just talking about the new. A lot of you saw the new Batman Super Sons, Superman Batman thing. I haven't seen it yet.
There's another one.
Yep. Trying to figure
God.
out what universe it's taking place in.
Yeah, it releases in like about 9 days or something.
Fuck the universes. You know, I'm tired of this universe bullshit. That they have to break the rules and then hide it behind something you think is cool by calling it different universes. Period.
Well,
That's
it does make a little bit of sense to separate things
No,
out.
but don't. This is. Did you just hear what I just said? You're defending
I know.
something.
I know.
You're literally doing what I just said.
You're gonna complain. I get it.
You know, if you're so quick to jump on its ass and give it a night, and I'm just busting his balls. I love Viola. If you're so quick to jump on its balls, why don't you try saying something opposite just for once and see how it feels?
What do you mean?
Support the bullshit they're doing by calling them on their bullshit and see how it feels. Don't sit there and say, well, it kind of makes sense. No. That's what they want you to think. They want you to frickin' be brainwashed and think this is cool and this is the way it needs to be done, even though it really makes absolutely no fucking sense.
I would disagree. I like the fact that they have different universes. That way,
where do the universes come from? So you're telling me you're okay with this whole every action creates another universe from actions you don't take?
No. That's not how the universes are even shown
they
to
say
happen
it
in DC.
That's how they say it.
No.
What do you mean no? How many times have I heard, oh, every time you have an action, MCU did it too. They even showed like the timelines of every decision made. Like, well, you know, tell you what, if every decision made created an alternate universe, then every single point would create an infinite amount of universes. Infinite.
That's quantum physics for you, dude.
Yeah, that's what you're complaining about is, you know, quantum physics.
No, I want a storyline. I want a freaking IP that doesn't have to break the laws of universal whatever to tell a story.
Oh, you mean like how Star Trek has all those phlebotoms in order to explain how they have faster than light technology, how phasers work, how quantum torpedoes or photon torpedoes work, or how the transporters
There's a difference
work.
between science fiction. Okay, if you like it, if it floats your boat, hey, that's fine. More power to you.
You have to say that's the difference between science fiction and something else?
Yeah, that was a wrong turn there. Sorry. I'm kind of talking on the fly here.
Science fiction is very science fact.
I find it very difference between having a fictional subject or weapon based on fact than creating a universe only because you screwed up your story so many times. Okay, phasers weren't invented because they screwed something up. Multiverse is only created, even in the comics, mainly because of the miscontinuity comics had.
Is basically have their cake and eat it too. They want to be able to tell a compelling and engaging story without
gets a cake and doesn't eat it.
Decades of continuity.
A diabetic?
No, a diabetic wouldn't buy the cake. Who gets a cake just to look at it?
Foodies.
Cake and eat it too. It's funny.
Hold on.
I'm trying here. I'm trying to spark something here. I'm sure Mr. Londell is firing away in the chat.
Kind of dumb.
So basically you're saying anything that involves a multiverse is lazy writing.
No. Are you listening to me?
That's what
Are
I
you
heard you
listening to me?
say.
If you have an episode where you create a quantum tunnel, that's one thing. But when you call things a different universe only because everything's screwed up continuity wise, that's the difference. I have no problem with an episode where, somebody, Reed Richards opens up a portal to another possible universe or something. That's different than generically broad scoping your entire everything just for the simple fact to cover up the fact that you have so much discontinuity, different, different
There you go.
Supermans and
Sorry, there
all
you
this.
go, LDG.
Rebooted origin stories and no.
Well, hold on. Just to go back to your who would just buy a cake to look at it? The Endangered Cake Museum would.
Yeah.
So obviously you're
That's
not.
funny.
So obviously you're not a fan of Batman, LDG.
No, I'm a fan of whatever I need to be a fan of.
Then you just made a
Okay,
hypocritical.
it's
You just made a hypocritical. You just made a hypocritical statement because before 1980s, Batman was blue, campy. Now he's dark and moldy. They
Yep.
changed Batman's origin.
Yep.
So obviously you just made a
Yep.
hypocritical statement of yourself. Because Batman's origin just got totally changed, different universe. He's no longer campy.
So what? I don't get the hypocrite part.
Oh, Batman's a new universe.
No.
They totally rewritten it, the whole thing.
Well, I think his entire hypocritical statement was, I like what I have to like. Meaning that he only likes stuff that other people need him to like because he's a freaking mindless zombie who does what he...
That's one way of looking at it. Or I was just meaning the simple fact that I like things because I have no choice but to take what I like from what they give me. You know what I mean? Just because you made crap and there's nothing else on, I'm going to take what I like from it and like it, even though I think it's garbage. Picard. Perfect example. I hate Picard. Picard. It's not actually called Picard. But I like from it what I can because I have no choice. That's all that I have. That's all I have. There's nothing else good out. So I have to like what the little parts I have to like.
No, you can pick and choose which aspects of certain properties you like.
Exactly. That's the saying. I have to like what I have to like.
I like Kate Mulgrew. She's a great actress. I love the character Janeway, but I'm not gonna fucking watch Prodigy because I think that's stupid as fuck. Even if Janeway character's on there, I'm not gonna watch it.
With the youngest vile child, my son, I picked him up from school, but his sisters were in dance, so we watched a few episodes of Star Trek Prodigy. And I gotta say, that show is actually really good for a kid's show.
Yeah, it's kids. But not for an adult like me. I'm like, I'm not going to watch it.
Elihu, as an adult, I still enjoyed it.
I didn't enjoy it, even though it had Janeway and Mulgrew in it.
Did you watch all of it?
Yeah, I watched all season 1.
Okay.
I did not care for the cartoon. I did not care for the show, period. I thought, okay, it's a cute interpretation for kids to get introduced to Star Trek. Granted, great. But a 45, 50-year-old man who grew up watching Star Trek, like me, did not enjoy this cartoon version of Star Trek.
Oh, as watching it through his eyes and watching it through my eyes, because, we're both watching it at the same time. Like, he didn't understand why he thought the ball guy, I can't remember his name offhand, was a robot. And I said, he's not a robot. He's a Medusan. And I got to explain to him what a Medusan was and how it was actually one of the first things created in Star Trek, meaning it was from the original series. Sorry, car just drove by. And he thought that was a really cool concept. And of course, at the end, when basically he's this hero, when he causes the bad guy to go insane, he was like, wow, that's kind of messed up. And the fact that he realized that it was messed up, and he's like 7 years old. Well, actually, he'll be. No, he's 7. Sorry, never mind. I was getting confused about whose birthday is next week.
It's somebody's.
But back to the thing about the miscellaneous universes. I like the idea of them, willing to take a risk and saying, "Hey, let's do a story about, the DC superheroes in World War II, but not being bogged down by all the, baggage." Modern day Batman, Spider-Man, and Superman, and all those other heroes have so much freaking baggage because of their long histories. Don't all y'all disagree at once?
Yeah.
Agreed. I mean, I love how World War II actually was done because just like beginning, I thought just like Flash, I thought he went back in time. No, different universe
No, he actually did go back in time.
to a different universe.
No, he went back in time. Oh, you're talking about not
World
the
War II cartoon.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he didn't go back in time. He just went into another universe.
Yeah, I love how that was written because the whole thing I'm thinking, okay, went back in time. Oh wait, reporter Clark.
Yeah, and as for those who don't understand what we're talking about, there was a movie. Let me go back a little bit.
World War II, you got Flash, Wonder Woman on the cover. It's kind of weird Egyptian dance ring.
Justice Society, World War II, and he didn't go back in time. He just went into another universe where I guess time was moving a little bit slower than our time. Therefore, they were still in World War II, which is a concept that's been used in other parallel worlds things before because Sliders did it a couple of times.
Yeah.
And it would make sense that time is not a constant in every single universe, so...
Let's try to talk quantum physics.
All right, it looks like that it's part of the DC animated movies universe. So it's not part of the DCAU, it's part of the DCAMU.
Okay.
But yeah, they definitely should make that more obvious. Maybe not in the titles, but at least on the packaging. You know what I mean?
Like they do with the comic books.
Yeah, like when Marvel were doing their MCU 2, or I think it was later renamed. What was it? What was it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I forgot. It was on the top of the corner. Shit. I've only actually had one cup of coffee so far, okay?
Same here.
Shit, I can't think. I can't remember.
But you know the one that Miles Morales came from?
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about buying the Spider-Man game. It's half off on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, I tend not to buy anything unless I get a hard copy. I don't like buying just digital downloads of stuff unless I got the hard copy.
No, I can't do the hard copy. The PlayStation does not read a disc, so I got to do the digital versions.
Although a few years ago, when Bethesda was doing their big sale, for some reason I can't remember what, I did buy Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4 with all the DLCs for like $20, and it was only because it was $20.
I found Star Wars Battlefront for $7. I found what the hell was that game? The Avengers full game plus the all characters unlocked for like $10. And the Spider-Man game is half off for $25, the Miles Morales one. And $35 is original Spider-Man game.
Yeah, it's still a bit expensive for me.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, $25, that's the most I've ever spent on a game. Huh. Is it worth it? I've already mastered Darth Vader and flying in a TIE fighter in Battleship, Star Wars, Battlefront. Well, that's easy.
All right, hold on. I'm going to roll up my windows real quick because I got another car coming by with the loud music.
And being a stormtrooper is a lot easier than being a rebel.
But let me see something. Might as well show you guys something.
Your bald shiny head? We've seen that.
There you go. I've been working on the new videos for the D&D games that me and the Vile Child are playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to share with you guys one of the things for it because it's related to the store. I've got this that I made for to advertise on the videos. I created a new GameSwap logo. What do you guys think?
It looks like a classic 90s America Online logo thing. That's what it kind of reminds me of. AOL.
It's supposed to represent, the fact that it's old nerd stuff on.
Yeah, the font, the text. Yeah, that's perfect, man. It kind of reminded me of AOL. I'm like, shit, flashback to the 90s. Look at the text style.
Well, it's based on the one that was originally created for me by a friend who was. She was going to college in actually San Francisco at one of the design colleges. And as part of one of her school assignments, she had to design a logo for a company. And I told her, she could design one for my company. That way she could get some, little bit of bonus credit for designing one for an actual, company that exists in the real world.
Yeah, the eBay logo right there was used between 1999 and 2012.
Yep.
Before that, it was just black letters saying eBay. I'm looking at the logos here from the history from 95 to present.
Yeah. I specifically chose the older one so they won't nick me for copyright issues because this one's no longer under copyright. If I use a newer one, they will ding me.
Universe 65 bold typography. Oh, nice. What the hell am I looking at nerd shit? It's too early in the morning, man. Oh.
But I finished the first episode. I'm about halfway done on the second episode. And about 10 to 15% done on the third episode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to release all three of them at the same time. That way people can watch 3 episodes at once. And then I'll try to release one every 2 weeks or so from then on.
Have you got a chance to see the Werewolf by Night yet?
No, I have not. I don't even know what it's on.
Yeah, I don't know what platform it's on, but I saw it yesterday. I forgot.
Oh, is that supposed to be? That's a Marvel movie.
Yes, it's the Marvel Halloween area special thing. It's one of the new Marvel specials that it came out with. It's 52 minutes long.
So, is it part of the MCU or no?
Yes, it is.
So they're bringing in werewolves into the MCU now.
Yes.
Does that mean we're going to get Captain America werewolf?
Probably. Secret Wars, hey, you never know. Despite you said Secret Wars, anything goes. which is basically what happened in the comic books. Anything went.
Yep. And
It's like, what do you want to draw? Okay, draw it. What do you want to draw? No bad ideas. Okay, draw it. The what ifs and Secret Wars sagas. Oh, it's being animated back then.
Hold on. For those that don't know what we're talking about, I'm going to share it. Let me stop this one.
Yeah, if you are not a fan of horror movies, you'll like this. It's not a horror.
There you go.
Yeah, I remember that.
Man and Wolf, parts 4 of 6. When Captain America was turned into a werewolf. God, you gotta love comic books sometimes.
Sometimes.
And to go back to what we were talking about with the different universes and Super Sons and all that stuff, that kind of makes sense because with the different universes, so you could actually tell a story like Cap Wolf without it interfering with the rest of the MCU or something. I would love to see Cap Wolf in like the next what was it?
Civil Wars.
Not Civil Wars. What was
Secret?
Not Secret Wars. What was the Marvel Infinities or something like that?
The Infinity Gauntlet Saga?
No, the different universe stories, what they did with the Watcher.
Oh, What If?
What If? Thank you. That'd be cool to do a What If storyline with Cap Wolf and then bring him back for Secret Worlds or something like that. You could even bring back Chris Evans as Cap Wolf.
You can also bring Chris Evans back as Johnny. What's his name?
Johnny Storm.
Yes, thank you.
No, I don't want to see the old Fox Fantastic Four crap. God, those were awful movies. The only thing good about those movies was getting to see Jessica Alba in skin-tight outfits and occasionally naked.
She was not naked. She was wearing the clear bra.
Naked as in within context of the universe.
Oh, okay. Of course, these zombies are going to be the next monster thing that's going to be actually live action. Technically, we're going to have more than one zombie this time.
Is it going to be another universe, or is it going to try to bring it into the main MCU universe?
Not sure. Everybody's been tight-lipped at Marvel, so I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't know. I intentionally don't keep track of that stuff because I like being surprised.
Yeah, so do I. It's just something I happen to read or come across.
But are you still doing your stream, LDG? Is that why you're always quiet?
What? No, I closed it down.
Oh.
I'm just quiet because I am doing like a couple things here.
If your stream is such free speech and openness, why do you always have right-wing stuff on your feed? No left or independent stuff.
Independent? But what are you talking about? Right wing?
All you have is right-wing political stuff on your feed when you scroll. When you
like
look
what?
at your, you got Crowley, you got Fox shit, you got Jones shit, you got Jones supporters. You have no left stuff on your scrolling thing. You have no independence.
Give me something left to support.
Put a CNN live feed on there. Put MSNBC link on there or something. All you have is right-wing stuff.
Do they have anything good?
Hold on.
That's the point. That's the hot. He just said it. Do they have anything good? It doesn't matter whether it's good or not.
I got to disagree with you there. CNN and MSN are not left-wing.
Left-wing, independent, or whatever.
No. I would say technically they are right of independent based on a lot of the stuff they talk about.
But did you hear what he just said? Are they any good? It doesn't matter whether they're good or not. It's about independence, about free speech, about freedom. Left,
if
right,
he's talking
center.
about what's good, as I said, a lot of his stuff he posts is freaking Crowder, and Crowder I can't stand. I even asked him in a personal thing with but not on his channel or anything, how the hell he can watch such a misogynistic, racist piece of shit. And he was like, "Well, do you have any evidence of that?" So I gave him a whole bunch of evidence. He was just like, "Okay."
Yeah, and the evidence you gave me was some idiot that doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, just talking shit about that guy had nothing. Wait, stop. Let me finish. He had nothing constructive.
I sent you like 5 links.
Yes, I know, and they were all from the same channel.
No, they weren't.
That one guy that was talking shit about, and all he was name calling. He didn't have any. He took everything out of context. He didn't actually have anything substantial, or else I would have linked it.
No, because he's a piece of shit, and you know it.
I don't got time to waste with just anybody. Listen, as soon as Prometheus is done, yeah, you have the right to say whatever the hell you want. That's fine. That's the whole point, right? I'm for it. But when I'm sitting here streaming, I'm not going to waste time on people just name calling or not checking sources or not actually putting themselves out there.
All they're doing
is bandwagoning. At least Crowder makes points. Okay, he makes good points. Now I'll be the first. I'll be the first to counter this and say that I don't agree with everything Crowder says.
Hold on, Jordan.
Okay? And I've gone on Twitter challenging him on that.
Bringing it up to LDG.
What?
So blame them. I'm just talking about the points that I was making.
Yeah, but the point you made was pointless. That guy was literally just shaming him. That's it. There was nothing constructive at all. It was complete sentences just to say sentences.
You described Crowley.
Waste of my fucking time.
You are describing Crowley.
Didn't have one point. Listen, I'm more than fair to listen to someone's point. Okay? Matter of fact, I encourage it. Okay?
Until they disagree
but if you're going to sit there and give me a link, and all the guy's doing, sitting on his live stream, just saying, look at this racist son of a bitch. And he takes one little comment that Crowder says, and then he just name calls it. No facts, no reasoning, no anything. Just name calling. That's all it was.
Hold on. When someone says that someone says something that's racist, what facts are involved with it being racist?
There has. What are you talking about? What facts?
Okay. Can you be factually a racist?
I don't even understand what that means. Are you putting words together?
Who says who is racist in society?
Everyone. That's your right to decide that.
Exactly.
Yeah, the right to listen. Yeah. Freedom to listen. So what's the point?
Apparently, we might need to change it because they're going to complaining in the chat. But yeah, Chowder was funny. The Kish Gallop Chowder.
Chowder. No, I have that in my brain because someone said that in the chat, and they're like, "Hey, where's Chowder?" I'm like, "Oh shit, no! Don't get me start saying Chowder, dear God." That was actually a pretty good cartoon, Chowder. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you can factually say something is racist if you have something to go on. You know what I mean? Like, all you have to do is just give the fact that their meaning to their statement was to say that one race is better than another.
Like when Trump said at a rally, "Hey, where's my African American?"
No, hold on. Let's not do that. I don't want to bring specific examples in right now. What I'm saying is, the term racist is an opinion that someone gives on another person based on their actions. Now, you can support those actions by saying that, hey, as a society, we've decided that certain actions are considered racist, and person A fits those criteria. And let's face it, when it comes to Chowder, and yes, I'm just going to keep saying Chowder now.
Oh, God.
He fits those criteria to a large portion of the society.
Yeah,
Now
I'm
there's
sure.
a large portion of society that would say, like you, no, he's not. It, like you said, it
I
was
don't
taken
know if
out of
he's
context.
really racist or not. But I can only judge a saying. I don't know the guy personally. From what I can tell, he doesn't sound racist at all. But
Whenever I hear
is he
him,
racist? I can't say that.
Very misogynistic and very.
I don't know if you're racist. I don't know if I'm racist. I might still have some racist in me that I don't know about.
Well, if you guys really want me to change the subject, bring up another subject. I can get off the politics.
All right, no more politics.
But again, blame
Let's talk about something more important. There's starving people out there. There's people dying every day. Let's talk about She-Hulk. Yeah.
I actually haven't.
How about that? Is your chat better talking about the stuff that doesn't need to care about, even though it's affecting everybody?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. I was just triggering.
No, I was going back to She-Hulk because that's something I was going to watch with Mrs. Vile, and
oh my god,
I haven't watched it.
Although I finally watched
episode 5 of Stranger Things with Vile Style, the youngest Vile daughter. Friday.
Yeah, I'm not even following She-Hulk at all, dude. Even with Daredevil. Oh, I'm sorry. Cut off. Even with Daredevil. I just haven't been following it.
Well, I actually haven't. I would agree with you. Picard is a good topic we could talk about, but I haven't watched season 2 mostly because I haven't had the time. I
was talking about the season 3 premiere trailer that came out.
They just did the season 3 premiere of Picard already.
No, trailer.
Released yesterday.
God dang, I'm so far behind. I still haven't watched finished Strange New Worlds.
It's New York Comic Con going on. They released it. Spiner was all over it on Twitter.
Oh man. No, I have. You can call me a bad Trekkie. I haven't been keeping up with the Cardassians.
There was this funny little quip about everybody in a panel thing, and Stewart has his microphone upside down, and you can hear Michael Dorn going, "Our fearless leader."
You can what?
You can hear Michael Dorn going, "Our fearless leader."
I can't understand what you're saying.
Patrick Stewart was messing up. He couldn't hold his microphone correctly. Everyone was jarring on him. Jason Fan was trying to do the excuse that he's old, and Michael Dorn's like, "Our fearless leader."
Okay, can you say what he said louder and clearer? Because I don't care what he's mumbling. I want to know what he's actually saying.
Our fearless leader.
Fearless leader.
Okay, so you can't comment on Picard as there are no season 3 episodes to watch. Well, I haven't seen season 2 yet. I said I'm a bad Trekkie. I haven't been keeping up on it. And to be honest, I stopped watching Discovery for a while because season 2 was so bad. I finally watched season 4 and 5, or sorry, seasons 3 and 4. And I finally like, okay, it's starting to get into its stride. It looks like it's actually getting pretty good. And I was starting to enjoy it. Then I started watching Strange New Worlds, and I don't get the praise about Strange New Worlds. Like, the people that hated Discovery and Picard are like, Strange New Worlds is so good. And I'm like, no, it's boring.
It's not the Michael Burnham show. That's why.
But to me, it's just, I'm not enjoying Strange New Worlds. I'm enjoying the characters, but I'm not enjoying the writing. You can comment on the trailer. Seen the trailer, and I have not yet seen the trailer. I could I can watch the trailer real quick and see. But again, I haven't seen season 2, so I could be missing a lot of context.
You are. Yeah, Seven's in a Starfleet uniform when she said she was rejected from Starfleet.
You kind of got to love the algorithm sometimes. All I did was write PIC, and it immediately comes up as Picard season 3 trailer, first thing.
Your search history.
All right, I'm going to go Sorry, I muted myself a little early. I'm going to watch the trailer real quick, but I'm going to mute myself so the audio doesn't come
Put
through.
it on. I was able to play it. No problem.
Yeah. I'm not going to take that
I played
risk.
it like twice.
I'm not going to take the risk.
All right. Sure call.
Well, CBS hits a lot of the other large channels. They'll crush me under their boot. So, all right, I'll be right back.
Okie
Yeah.
While we wait for him to finish that crap ass show. Yeah.
Well, and you guys can definitely keep talking, so that way there's not dead air.
Here. We're trying. I'm trying. Yeah, not a fan of Picard. I mean, the preview was nice, but they're just gonna screw it up. You know they are.
Well, that's your opinion. Other people say that they haven't screwed up.
No, of course, the brainwashed people are gonna say that. I know that.
So everybody at New York Comic Con is brainwashed?
You'd be surprised how many people are brainwashed. This country runs on brainwashing people. Literally how this shit works.
Not everybody's brainwashed because you like a certain show.
You'd be surprised.
But just because somebody likes something you don't like, they're brainwashed.
No.
That's what you just said. They're brainwashed because they like Picard.
No, that's
you don't like Picard, so they're brainwashed.
Said, but that's not what I said.
Yeah, I know, not Ryan Johnson. The brainwashed people is like, because something the LGG does not like, they're brainwashed. They have to like what he likes, otherwise they're not brainwashed. Yeah, Werewolf by Night was actually pretty good, not Ryan Johnson. I actually enjoyed it. I even got a chance to watch New Rockstars breakdown of it and Canadian Lads. What's that? Not Canadian Lads hasn't done it yet. It's New Rockstars. In case you guys are wondering, Eric Voss is not that funny in person. I had a friend go to his show when he was doing comedy. He wasn't that funny. And I need more coffee. Oh! Yeah, I gotta stop this headphone. Be right back.
All right. But yeah, look, we'll see. We'll see. Never know. Never know, man.
I still need a new coffee pot.
Okay. I watched it. It looks cool, but so did season 2's premiere, and I haven't watched season 2 yet.
Exactly. So. Thank you.
Well, it's just that I haven't had time to watch everything, But I don't know. I'm enjoying certain things that are coming out. Like, unlike Elihu, I enjoyed Prodigy. I enjoy Lower Decks. I enjoyed the last 2 seasons of Discovery, or at least on a scale. As in I enjoyed them more than freaking seasons 1 and 2.
Did you watch the last episode of Lower Decks?
I have not seen the last episode. I've seen like the first 5 or 6 episodes, something like that.
Well, everybody's going to agree this is the first filler episode Lower Decks is done. Hey, Yvette.
How you doing, Yvette?
Yeah, most shows have a basic continuation, then they have a filler one. There's a blank one. This is the filler episode for a cartoon. Go figure. I was surprised. So
I thought this was going to turn into one of Salty Trekker / Darren Wagner / Mr. Lundell's style stream for a second.
No, it's
That
not.
could
We're
still
actually
happen.
making sense. That's why it's not.
Well,
Could still happen. You never know.
let's
Now,
see.
Salty doesn't
But
come
yeah,
up there because we make
Moriarty
sense.
was the only good part of that preview, and I got a feeling they're just gonna make Moriarty just a one episode thing. He's not even gonna be the big bad. I would have made Moriarty the big bad. That would have been a nice ending bad guy, Moriarty, man. Oh yeah, especially in the future now where
Or what about
he can be a hologram.
hold on? What if it's a big bad team up between Lore and Moriarty?
It's possible they can do whatever. Obviously, they're going to do whatever. But I was thinking, yeah, Moriarty takes over Laura's body. That would be cool.
I am so glad Spiner's playing Lore because he plays a very good bad guy.
I was thinking more of if Lore created a body for Moriarty, finally doing what the TNG couldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and who knows? Maybe it will actually be Moriarty's a good guy.
Nah, he was always the bad guy. He was written as the bad guy.
No, I don't think he was written as a villain per se. He was more of a villain antagonist. He was an antagonist, but not necessarily villainous.
You never read the original Sherlock Holmes, did you? Moriarty was always the villain.
Yes, but not the Moriarty that was presented in Star Trek. That version of Moriarty was not necessarily a villain.
He kidnapped Crusher. He wanted to take over the ship. He's a bad guy.
He fed her tea and crumpets, man. Like, whoa. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just trying to find freedom.
Jeffrey Dahmer gave everybody wine before he ate them. Come on, he was a bad guy.
Okay, that's a little bit hyperbolic.
Wow. Yeah, that's a bit much there.
Just because you're a good host does not mean you're a good guy or a bad guy.
So
well, we all know that I'm the villain of the story. So.
Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Well, what's funny is once I post the episodes for the D&D session that me and the Vile Child are playing, I am definitely the villain of the story because I'm the DM, or in this case, the VM. And they literally, during our second session, which is not going to be in the first 3 episodes, complained that I was being too mean to them by not letting them take a long rest.
Oh, hey, you guys remember on The Simpsons in 1997, there was a 10-second video game called Kevin Costner's Waterworld? Somebody made a video game actually of that.
Okay.
$1 to $5 to download the game. Yeah, I'll put the link in the private chat. You can look at it. Where's the chat? Oh, come on, damn it. Here it is.
Now, they could do a Waterworld style game similar to how they did the Mad Max game.
There you go. Check out the link and somebody shut up those dogs.
Nothing I can do about it. Neighborhood dogs.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of the neighbors have dogs.
Neighbor has 2 little dogs and they rarely bark.
So the whole game is you're actually playing as Bart Simpson playing the game.
Basically, yeah.
I don't know if that's funny or if that's incredibly stupid.
Hey, somebody got bored and made a game. Things that pop up on my Twitter feed.
Yep. And Mrs. Vile's in the house, so everybody say hi.
Hola.
Since I now know that she's listening, maybe she'll be a wonderful person and come out, grab my coffee mug, and go make me another cup of coffee. But all right, what else do you guys want to talk about? And if you want to join up, you guys, anyone in the chat can join up too.
Hopefully, the air show will actually take place today. It's Fleet Week here, and the air show got canceled yesterday because fog.
You mean there was fog in San Francisco? I'm shocked.
I know. Carl the Fog showed up.
That's like saying it was bright and sunny in San Diego.
Normally, I would hear the Jets for about 2.5 hours over my head. I only heard about 45 minutes. I'm like, wow, short show today. Looking outside, I'm like, damn, I can't even see the sun. I can't even see blue. It's all foggy. You can't see up top of the buildings. No wonder they canceled the show.
Oh, God, I'm trying to remember who did it.
Simpsons did it.
No, there was a comedian a while back that did a bit on one of his sets. But the easiest job in the world is being a weatherman in San Diego. It's going to be bright and sunny today. It'll be bright and sunny tomorrow. It'll be bright and sunny the rest of the week. I'm going to get a beer.
The meteorologist.
And I'm paraphrasing there.
The meteorologist. The only job you can actually be wrong and not get fired. Oh boy, Texas mom goes viral with warnings that Hocus Pocus 2 will unleash hell on your kids. Oh my gosh. Texas, of course. Oh my gosh.
So you see all those Star Trek teaser trailers that they released yesterday.
Wait, PC's on here? Oh, there you are, dude. I didn't see you pop up. I was on the tab.
Hey, pause it. Yeah, I saw him.
Sorry, Mrs. Vile came out to grab my coffee mug. And she had to, sorry?
What did you think about all the teaser trailers, whatever, that they showed yesterday?
I just watched the Picard one. It looks fun, but as I said, I still haven't watched season 2, so I gotta watch season 2 and then I'll probably enjoy it more. Maybe. I don't know.
A pacifist is Klingon. Okay.
Well, I don't think he's really a pacifist.
It's a joke thing, man. They're joking. Can't you see the Rikers joking behind them? Saying we're all gonna die. You know, that's a joke. Come on.
Fire at will. Poor Riker.
But
I think he says fire with everything we got, not fire at will. But yeah,
I know. But the standard joke from Next Generation: fire at will. What did he do this time? Sorry, I have no idea what Uncle Roger is, JP's.
Roger Rabbit.
Oh, Roger Rabbit?
I'm not bad. I'm just written that way. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. And here you said you're old. Jeez.
Yeah, not bringing the whole thing up. All right. Oh, let's see. What did I watch recently that I had time for? Trying to think. I can't think of anything I watched this week, and it's bugging me now. It's like other than Stranger Things with one kid, Star Trek Prodigy with another kid. I think that's all I've watched this week.
Quantum Leap.
No, haven't watched that.
Oh, it's actually a good show.
No, not going to convince me to watch a damn fucking retread of a great show. Nope, not going to happen this time.
It's a continuation of the original show. It's not a totally brand new concept.
Yeah, it. One of the things I did watch, not last week, but the week before, was the latest Scream movie, Scream 5. And one of the things they kind of talk about in that whole thing is the requel trend, where basically they don't reboot it, but they go back to the original source material to mine from it as much as possible, kind of like how the latest Halloween, the last two Halloween movies did that, and stuff like that. And that's basically what this new Quantum Leap is. It's a requel TV series. They're mining from the original source material to create a new show without actually disregarding the original continuity.
But they kind of messed up on that a little bit.
How so?
They never mentioned Dr. Beckett's daughter. When he was back in time, leaping, he advertently had a kid, and his daughter's supposed to be working on a project to get him home, but there's no mention of Beckett's daughter, just Al's daughter.
Well, maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Mm.
I'm not going to say that's a good or a bad thing until I watch it. But knowing me, it'll be a while. I didn't even watch the Lord of the Rings series or the Game of Thrones series this week. So
I still haven't watched Game of Thrones.
You mean House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
that's the same thing.
I still haven't watched that yet. But I'm hearing very good reviews on that. Basically saying if you've never seen season 1 through 8, you can still watch it without getting lost.
Fucking text message.
Well, this is a prequel, so it doesn't matter what you've seen before. That is true, but in a way, it kind of limits what can happen in this show because you know that
We know what's going to happen.
You know she's never going to become queen, and based on the book, she's going to get eaten by her brother, who she just married, is getting eaten by his dragon. So that's all That's all you need to know, basically.
Well, let's be honest. Any work that's based on a book, you know what's going to happen beforehand, unless they decide to go way off the
Another
rails.
fucking text message.
Well, they have changed certain things from the book because in the book, the one dude does actually die who got away at the end. Her husband Lenore.
Jon Snow.
Her husband Lenore got away at the end of this previous episode, but he dies in the book. So they have changed certain things in the book. So, but yeah.
Weekly wrap up is 12 noon today, Pacific time. Wow, early.
But yeah, obviously she's gonna have a son, Aegon the Third, with Matt Smith.
Yeah,
Damon.
I will say Matt Smith is doing a hell of a job in that show.
Oh yeah, he's the best. Well, yeah, he is the best besides, I guess, Rhaenyra. Damon, which is obviously short for demon, or long for demon, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, his character is definitely the evil, the bad guy, no matter what.
Yeah, but I can still enjoy a good villain.
Yeah. I mean, he's not like your typical villain. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, he is obviously the villain in this show.
He's a great actor.
Oh yeah, he's great. Yeah, him. He got the Bane Rhaenyra's this past episode, so yeah, we got
Especially
that.
when he plays a bad guy, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people can really pull off villains, and it's good for him to do it so he's not typecast.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, look at Robin Williams, 1 minute photo. Like, holy shit, a psychopathic murderer.
Yeah.
And he's a comedian? Well done.
I remember my mom taking me to that movie because it had Robin Williams in it, not realizing that he was basically the villain of the story, and she was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
No, I mean, yeah, House of the Dragon is probably my favorite show right now. Don't get me wrong. It's better than any other new show out there. Let's put it that
Oh
way.
fuck! I forgot. Dang it!
What did you forget this time? Sanity? Oh wait, that's
No, I was trying to be a dick, and because your phone keeps going off with that another fucking text message thing. I was going to try to send you a text message so it goes off again during my stream. And I forgot because I'm in Mexico, I don't have cell reception to send text messages.
Oh. I found that one instead of Worf. I'm like, I'd rather hear that on the bus than Worf.
So now, because it's because I can't cancel the message, it'll send to you when I get back to the States, which will be sometime later tonight. So ignore that message.
Another fucking text message like, oh great, Mike. Jeez. Yeah, I got tired of hearing Worf. Incoming message, Captain. But I still have my Voyager ringtone though.
You have another fucking text message.
Jeez.
That shouldn't be me.
No, that was Twitter notification.
But yeah, I think the only YouTubers that I actually have their phone numbers for are you and Bird, and I never message Bird because, he asked me not to, just text him out of the blue unless it was an emergency or something. And I actually respect people, so I don't use it.
I don't. I'll text somebody 2 o'clock in the morning if I'm drunk and awake. I do need more coffee. You're back. I think on my headphones for this.
So, Candor, what have you seen recently that you've actually enjoyed?
Besides House of the Dragon, you mean?
Yeah.
Shoot. I've been rewatching stuff more than watching anything else new besides that. What else is new? Andor. Been watching Andor. And of course, She-Hulk. Of course, those two.
I haven't watched Beyond the...
And Lower Decks.
And which one?
Lower Decks.
Yeah. She-Hulk, I still haven't watched beyond season 2 or episode 2.
Okay.
But that's because I want to watch that one with Mrs. Vile. Lower Decks, I watched a couple episodes with, but of course that's with the Vile child, Caddy, because we enjoy that one. But we haven't watched the one with Deep Space Nine when they finally bring that one in. I think we haven't watched that one yet.
Okay.
I have not watched Andor. Well, Chris and I, when it first aired, he was like sending a message like, "Hey, you make bad decisions. You should watch it anyway." Like, okay, I watched it. You're right. I did make a bad decision. I watched the first episode. I did not like it.
Yeah,
the first episode. It's a super slow burn.
I didn't get it. I'm like, okay, these references, no, it's not for me. I don't get the show. Pass.
Yeah, it's a super slow burn of a series.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's so slow that the second episode I fell asleep twice trying to watch it.
yeah, I mean, it's crawling at
Now,
even the last pace, but
here's my theory, and since you guys are all Trekkies on here too, maybe you guys can confirm or deny. More Star Wars being owned by Disney did an intentional job here by naming the show after a planet in Star Trek and making the show incredibly boring as a jab at how boring Star Trek is.
what? Say what? And Andor is in Star Trek.
Yeah, it's the planet of the Andorians.
Oh, okay. I thought it was okay. Yeah, maybe it is called Andor. Okay. Yeah, I guess that could be the case.
Yeah, and Star Trek also has Wolf 359. A real place.
Yeah. Yeah, Wolf 359. I love Wolf 359.
Who's watching TV? I heard Liberty Mutual. Somebody's TV was loud.
All right, here we go. Just so you guys can see. Oh, of course, an ad pops up as soon as I do that. Fuck
I
the
see
ad.
the spinning wheel of death. I don't see anything. Andoria or Andor. Okay.
There. So yeah,
Okay, well, see, it's originally Andoria.
well, it was originally Andor, and then they changed the name to Andoria post TOS. Kind of like how it was Vulcanian, and then changed to Vulcan as the later on. But yeah, so the planet of the Andorians was originally known as Andor.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, this is a guy named Andor. If they had
I know.
another planet, if they had a planet named Andor, then maybe I could see your point, but otherwise, no.
Well, as I said, it's just something like I'm making a joke theory about it, but it's just like I'm enjoying the intrigue of the show, but like the first two episodes could easily be condensed down into 30 minutes, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, the thing is, yeah, this whole first season could probably be condensed down to 2 hours, and you'd probably still get the whole gist of whatever they're going for here.
Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I haven't seen past the first episode, so.
Well, each one is like a good 40 minutes or so, that's for sure. So, yeah, if you eliminate all the BS out of it, I guess, all the slow, crawly stuff, and just get to the meat of the story, yeah, I bet the whole meat of the story is probably going to take up throughout this whole first season, maybe an hour at the most, the way they're going.
Yeah,
which is
I
pretty
think
bad.
I think it's going to be so. One of the reasons it's so slow is they're trying to keep the action and stuff down, so that it's such a juxtaposition in the last episode or two.
I'll be right back in a few minutes. I need to use the low jar.
But I don't quite hate it yet, but it's just so boring. It's kind of like the first season of The Expanse. You know how boring that one was?
No, I never watched The Expanse yet.
Oh, well, yeah, that first season is a real hard to get through. Let's just put it that way. So, but most of The Expanse I quite enjoy. I'm not. I said on the stream before, I'm not too keen on the ancient aliens aspect because I think that's a cliche that science fiction uses way too often. I like the political intrigue a lot more between the three major governments. Wowzers. Oh, okay.
What governments are you talking about?
Well, there's the United Earth government under NATO. There's the Mars Martian government, and then there's the Belter government.
Is this an Expanse or something?
Yeah, for the Expanse. And to me, the fact that they got the part I like about it is how the crew of the Rocinante is not really aligned with any of the three governments, but just does what they think is right. And now, more often than not, that means siding with Earth for the most part, but they don't necessarily villainize any of the groups other than a specific individual. And that makes sense.
I heard Earth, so that means you're not talking about Star Wars anymore.
No, we moved on to the Expanse.
Oh, I haven't seen past season 2. I'm really lost in that show. Maybe I should actually go back
You
and
have
watch
another
that show.
fucking text message.
You know, I think I'll download that ringtone just for you, Elihu. That way, it'll apply only to you.
You can assign certain ringtones to certain people, certain messages. You know that.
Yes, I do know that. That's why I said it that way.
Okay, question's confusing. I'm like, no, unless you want to be, yes, you want to what that. Fuck it.
Oh, and for those that were wondering why I said
You have
wowzers,
another fucking text message.
Mrs. Vile returned with my coffee because she's such a sweetie pie. And it was a lot hotter than I expected when I took my first gulp. I should have just taken a sip.
We'll try drinking a nice hot cup of coffee at 90 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no. This isn't like 90 degrees. This feels like it's like 120 degrees.
Yeah, that was my week in Vegas. 90 degrees in the morning. I need coffee. Holy shit, stupid mistake. I should have got cold coffee.
Well, to be fair, when I was in Arizona and it was 120 degrees outside, I was still drinking hot coffee. The worst part about it, though, was it still felt cooler than it felt outside. All right, so what else do you guys want to talk about? Since apparently LDG is being all quiet because I think he knows it's just gonna lead to an argument.
I guess you said you always go to Yuma, basically.
I used to for my job, but I got a new manager or supervisor, and he is not covering the Arizona area, so it looks like I won't be going to Yuma anytime soon. The good news is he is covering Hawaii, which means I might get sent to Hawaii.
Okay.
Breaking news. Half of Hawaii just evacuated on news that Vilemike is heading over there.
I said might.
They evacuated on might. So imagine what's going to happen when you actually confirm it.
I was supposed to go to Hawaii, but I didn't get my full benefits.
They just know that I love spam and eggs.
Do you know how many people leave Florida, evacuate Florida for a might hurricane? Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, I can also tell you that not enough people evacuate Florida during a hurricane.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny how the opposites, see, this is how it works. Opposites make sense.
Yeah, but some people cannot evacuate, okay? Some people cannot leave.
You don't have no choice. They come get you in a bus if you're in one of those.
Not true. Not true, man.
They come get your ass.
Totally not true. Totally not true. Why the fuck was 90% of the city still in New Orleans after Katrina hit? Not true, man. Not true.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you just try counteracting something that I said by using is Louisiana, Florida?
Hurricane.
Yeah. I didn't say Louisiana. I said Florida.
You said hurricane.
Yes. Florida hurricane.
Instead, we have this.
The spinning wheel.
LDG. You guys not see that?
Thousands in Florida sign up to shoot guns at Hurricane Irma. Yeah, okay.
Like they wanted to nuke a hurricane.
This is what I'm talking about. When you get these ridiculous things and you ride it like it's fact. Yet the story is just bullshit.
Well,
The story's
what it
bullshit.
is
Read that whole story. Read the whole story and see if it makes sense.
at 10 a.m. local time Sunday, more than 24,000 people are seemingly on board to stop Hurricane Irma in its tracks in the most Florida way possible with guns. And should those RSVP attendees fail, the Facebook group Shoot at Hurricane Irma has 52,000 maybes in reserve on call. It's the most direct action plan to fight climate change and extreme weather yet. Because what could be more hands-on than literally fighting climate change? It's honestly surprising. No one in Texas tried this with Harvey.
Okay, so maybes, seemingly's, it's a joke article, but yet you're presenting it as some kind of weird fact.
Okay, so what it is, obviously there's a Facebook group called Shoot at Hurricane Irma.
There's a Facebook group that says kill LDG on the spot. What do you want? There's a Facebook group for everything, man. Don't believe everything you see. The internet is full of misinformation and crazy people just doing.
Okay,
there was a guy on YouTube telling people you can breathe underwater. Does that mean it's real?
Hold on, LDG. Are you saying that the Facebook group doesn't exist?
No, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying it's pointless to even talk about it unless you're making a joke out of it.
Like
they are making a joke out of it.
Oh no, I thought you were trying to make a point.
No, what I'm saying is the article is obviously making a joke about it, but the Facebook group does exist. 24,000 people, probably all across the planet, have said that they want to attend, and 52,000 said maybe.
How many of those are bots?
What?
How many of those are bots?
Oh my God.
No, I'm sorry, dude. You cannot underestimate the power of bots, bro.
How many?
The internet is literally 90% bots.
How many followers of yours are bots? How many of your followers are bots? Come on, you deal with that, dude.
Okay, so let's go ahead and say that is 100% true. That 90% of these are bots. That would still mean 10% of 24,000 is not. That would still mean over 2,400 people said they want to shoot Hurricane Irma with a gun.
No, 2,400 people saw. Yes, 2,000 people saw a pop-up on their Facebook, and for shits and giggles, they clicked yes.
And that was everybody.
Pretty sure I know how Facebook works. Back up, Rex. They flash those in front. I get it all the time.
Like Storm Area 51, over a million.
You can't believe every pop-up on your computer. That's how the internet works, man. You're going to get pop-ups. Facebook will give them to you. Twitter will give them to you. And it's just ridiculous things they want you to click on. Do you really think the average American with a decent education is any of those people?
We're not talking about average American. We're talking about Floridians, okay?
Sorry, LDG, to quote a great man, imagine how stupid the average American is, and then then realize that half of them are stupider than that. Yes, I absolutely believe.
Mark Twain.
No, actually, that was George Carlin.
Oh.
Yeah, George Carlin. I've been watching him recently.
Really? I'm surprised. I figured you would hate him.
Oh, is that a leftist thing? Is that my first leftist thing that I'm supporting? Huh?
Yes, that would definitely be
I
the
don't know.
first leftist thing you're supporting.
Dear Lord.
And yes, even CBS News reports on it as a joke. The original creator of the Facebook group was a joke that got out of hand because he never expected people to take it seriously, but apparently a lot of people did.
Like the Society for Decency to Animals, put clothing on the animals. There's a comedian, there's stuff by a comedian in the 40s or 50s, something like that, and now people actually put clothes on their dogs, put clothes on their cats, put clothes on their birds. Because it's a stupid comedian joke. People actually take advantage of it and go, oh yeah, serious. Idiots.
Edwards, the creator of the group, said, it was cool to see the response this got from Facebook. On the other note, I've learned that 50% of the world can't understand sarcasm to save their lives.
Yeah. Or they just clicked on it just to humor somebody. This is what I'm talking about. You don't have, not you, and I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying.
I think you have more faith in people than I do, LDJ.
Well, actually, you know what? I actually do have faith in people. That's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing on my channel, on this channel, on the channel that I'm on, I should say. I do actually have. It's fleeting, it's dying every day, but I still have more faith than the average person does in the human race. You're right. I'll admit that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have less faith in the human species.
Yeah. I think it's more that they just don't care. Like you see a social post like that, and all you see is shits and giggles, so you click it. I think that's a lot of it. But the problem is, and this is what happens with a true public platform, they don't give you the analytics to break down why they clicked it, how they clicked it, how are they shown it. This kind of information we could actually sit down and look at and deconstruct it so we can have a better, clear option. Not just some random effing joke article making fun of one particular topic with no additional. No additional information other than the flat number.
So you're saying every time something pops up, there should be a little tab that says, "Okay, click for this and check out analytics of this link or this tab."
No, of course not. No, the person. I'm saying that there are people out there that should be able to have a platform where they can actually do a poll like that or a group like that and carry along by default because the platform allows those analytics to happen and be released and shown to people without ambiguity, whatever the hell that word is,
ambiguity.
without fog, smoke, and mirrors. You know what I mean? And be able to say, okay, if we're gonna take this article serious, let's look at the analytics, and then boom, there's the analytics. Not forced upon people. That's just what I said. Not forced upon people. No. You're trying to. You were saying, because I hate it when you say things like always or every time or those ominous words. No. It's up to the person who's doing the freaking poll. You know what I mean? To present that poll in a way and have the tools and resources so when people use that poll, that other people who are reading it get a clearer picture
when does that get
of the poll.
When does that get implemented? Every time somebody puts a poll up or a link or something? That's exactly what I said. You put a link up. Okay, let's check analytics of this. So click on a link for analytics. Was it every other one or certain groups or certain people should have analytics for their links and stuff? I'm like, what is going on, dude?
I'm still confused about what he's complaining about, because are you complaining that the original post didn't make it clear that it was satire?
No, not the article, but the post itself. Like,
oh yeah, the original post when the guy created the Facebook group. Are you complaining that he didn't make it clear that it was satire?
Maybe. Again, I didn't look at the actual group. All you did was read the article. But I'm pretty sure Facebook doesn't give the user to say, okay, if I click a poll, then I want the information related to why I voted to be publicized. So if I do a poll, I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy when I do a poll to give additional information on why I voted that way, or what I voted, or what I thought of it. You know, all that important information that matters, other than just a participation award for clicking yes or clicking join or clicking a single button. That's it.
So you want to see everybody's choice and decision why they click yes or why they click no?
Yeah, of course. Of course I do. Why not?
Do you think? Well, hold on. Do you think that even if that was an option to be given, that a majority of people would even use it?
No, because
yes, of course they would.
I'm going to take a general election. Who are you going to vote for? Okay, why do I vote for this candidate for office? I don't have to tell you why I voted. It's my choice. Exact same reason, LDG. You don't have to
you're going to get a group of people.
Why you voted.
But not everybody's going to think that way. Not everybody's going to want to think that way. Most people, you're going to get a full spectrum of people who do want to give the information, and you're going to get a spectrum of people who don't. But at least you know that it'll tell you, okay, out of the 10,000 people, 2,000, only 2,000 said, mind your own business. It's just my vote. Then you can take those votes and you can separate it from the count and only count the people who actually gave more information.
So you're not counting other people who actually voted.
LDG. Hold on.
It depends how you look at it. It depends what you're trying to find out.
Because they don't want to tell you why they voted.
Hold on.
The vote does not count. That's bullshit.
Well, no, I'm going to...
If you want to see it that way, but that's not how I was explaining it.
Hold on. LDG, how do you verify that the person who gives the reasoning behind their vote is actually being truthful behind their reasoning?
Exactly.
Well, that's easy. That's easy. That's all on the platforms. That's on the platform's job, because in a public society like that, an online society, what you choose to give out, that labels you to the viewer. So it's up to the viewer to decide whether or not you don't want to count the 2,000 people who just decided to vote and not actually give any reason or any additional information. So yeah, that's on that.
Okay, I'll have multiple accounts. One account to go with the masses, one account to go without the masses, against the masses. So how are you going to determine that one? Two different accounts,
Well,
same person voting.
you can't do that on a true public platform.
Okay, but like LDG,
there's no fake accounts in a true public platform. You're verified. That means you're you. And the more you use the platform, the more verified you become.
So you're going to lock and recognize my IP. Okay, are you going to recognize and identify?
No, if you want to have an alias, that's fine and dandy. If you want an alias, that's fine and dandy, but you cannot create a harmful, malicious alias specifically for malicious acts. No.
And
the platform should recognize that.
What's going to prevent me from doing
because
that?
that's how you have...
Yeah, hold on.
That's how you have dangerous information.
I have multiple YouTube accounts. Okay.
Yes.
Now, the Vilemike one is the one I focus on because it's the one I use to advertise for the eBay store and stuff like that. And it's the one that is primarily used for myself, as in who I am in reality, for the most part. It's a slightly exaggerated form of my character.
Yeah, you have a brand. Yeah, it's called a brand. But yeah, you can call it a separate account all you want, but I guarantee you this. Where's your separate account when YouTube bans you and then it tells you, yeah, we also know that you have all these accounts, so you can't stream anywhere now, even on your second account. See, there's a perfect example of it. Well, even YouTube doesn't pull that bullshit.
On other accounts, I could portray myself as a completely different individual.
Branding. You're talking about branding.
Yeah, but how is YouTube going to know that they're the same person?
They do. They prove it all the time.
How?
YouTube is connected to Google. Right now, Google has a monopoly on information. Google knows who you are, where you're coming from, your IP address, your recovery email, your recovery phone, they know everything about you. They know.
I got to interrupt you. How come people get struck and banned from YouTube, but they make an alternate account with the exact same Gmail address and they're still allowed to broadcast on YouTube?
No. That only happens. That only happens for a limited time. YouTube finds them and blocks them. I've seen it a million times.
I will say that you cannot create multiple accounts using the same Gmail anymore.
Yeah.
They stopped that a long time ago. But like for instance, one of my accounts for YouTube does not have a Gmail account attached to it.
It's a simple fact, and this is fact, 100% fact. The second you slip up and you let Google know that you're the same person, they will block that account. It's happened all the time.
Yeah, if you slip up and let them know.
No one gets
You can
away
also-
with it.
You can also make sure you don't mention who you are on an alternate account, and Google can
Well,
still let you
yes.
broadcast your bullshit.
Yeah, the only way to even try to get around it is if you use a VPN. I mean, there are ways to try to stay separated, but the second you screw up, they're going to get you.
I will also say, one of my Twitter accounts got banned. Now, none of my other Twitter accounts got banned. So, if your analogy is similar to from YouTube to Twitter, why didn't Twitter ban all my accounts instead of just one?
I can't tell you what Twitter knows about you, but Twitter, for the most part, like I said, I don't know. But I guarantee you they do find out, they will ban you. It's in their terms and conditions. Facebook's the same thing. The second Facebook realizes you have more than one Facebook, you get shut down until you delete it. That happened to my mother.
Not necessarily. Again, on Facebook, I have 3 Facebook accounts. One for the store, one for myself, and then one for the character as Vilemike.
Okay, so why don't you email Facebook and let them know that and see what happens. And then I'll stand corrected.
Well, they know that about the
no. I said tell them. Tell them. Go ahead and email Facebook and let them know of your 3 accounts.
Well,
Go ahead.
all 3 are allowed,
and I will stand corrected. I will apologize. I will say you're right. I will make a public video.
Okay, LDG.
Yeah.
You can have a page regarded for yourself as an individual.
That's an alias. That's not a separate account. That's not. Don't give me pages. Pages are not separate accounts.
What do you mean? I have 2
pages.
Accounts.
They let you have pages.
Accounts,
That's they. Yeah, the pages are not separate accounts.
Okay, but I have.
Come on now, please don't make me have to explain that.
Again, I have
different
2 accounts.
Logins. Yep, go ahead.
3
go
pages.
ahead. Yep, that's fine. That's allowed. That's you have aliases. That's fine. No problem.
No,
but it's a single account.
I have one for Vilemike. I have one for myself, and then I have one for the store.
Yes, I heard that. And again, that's a single account. That is not multiple accounts.
It is 2 accounts, 3 pages.
So you have 2 logins. Then go ahead and tell Facebook that you have 2 accounts and see what happens. Well, 3 logins, whatever. If you're just talking about pages, that's not an account. If you're talking about separate base accounts,
then hold on.
Separate base accounts.
My the SD Game Swap Facebook page has an entirely separate login from my other 2. But
I don't care about login.
If I log into my personal account, I have access to my business page.
Yeah.
So one account has access to 2 pages, another account has access to 1 page, and another account has access to 1 page.
Yes, because you're talking about pages. Again, that pages are a Facebook creation. They created pages, okay? They allow you to have pages. They allow you to give people links to other pages. They connect people to other pages. You're allowed to do that. I'm talking about a base Facebook account. So you can have another base fake Facebook account and be a completely different person at the basic at the username, password, first name, last name, base information. Not pages. Stop talking about pages because those are allowed. Those are fine. I'm talking about separate accounts, which the original argument that Eli was making was talking about.
Then I have 2 Facebook accounts in that regard. One for my, my actual name and everything, and then one for Vilemike, which have different emails, different
and I
logins.
said, tell Facebook that and see what they say.
They won't say jack shit because one's a business, one's personal.
They stopped my mother faster than pie.
One's a business, one is personal. They won't say jack shit.
Exactly.
Try it. See what happens.
And that is completely allowed. You can have.
I agree if you have a separate one for your business, but that's not you. What Eli was talking about is not talking about a business. He's talking about having alternate accounts. That a business is not an alternate account. It is a separate account for your business. We were talking about alternate accounts, and you're trying to, it sounds like you're just trying to get your way and be right by just throwing things in the wind and seeing what sticks. No, alias accounts. I'm sorry, not alias. I'm sorry. Damn it, you got me freaking going here. Alternate accounts. You, not a business, not anything legal. You trying to break the system by having more than one account for
I'm
you.
not trying to break the system. I just have.
Well, that was the comment that you guys said.
Therefore, I have.
That's what you guys came to me with, talking about trying to break the system and being some random person just to fuck up the analytics of something. That's what you guys were telling me. So I'm telling you, they will block your ass if they find you doing it. That shouldn't be allowed on any true public platform. You are you. You're allowed to have aliases. You're allowed to have pages. That's fine. But not a singular account where you just have it for malicious purpose.
I don't have a singular account for malicious purpose. I have one account that I want to keep private and one account for friends and family. Then I have a second account for basically the YouTube
channel.
But
that should be all one account, though. That could easily be compressed into one account. You shouldn't have to have a second account for that.
Well, I don't. The way it's run now,
the way it works now is fucked up. You're right, but that's not the way it should be. Nor would Prometheus do it that way.
From everything I've read on the terms of service of Facebook, that is completely allowed to have a separate account for a fictitious person.
Guys, I put something in a private chat because it's text too long for the public chat. It's about the terms and conditions of accounts on Facebook. It's in a private chat. In case you guys actually wondering what the actual text says and means, this is what it is. I want to read it. It says, quote,
"Yep.
It's against the Facebook community standards to maintain more than one personal account. If you want to represent your business, organization, brand, or product on Facebook, you can use your personal account to create and manage your page. Keep in mind that a personal profile is for non-commercial use and represents an individual person." That's what Facebook says about multiple accounts.
There you go.
All right, so I guess basically I am breaking Facebook's rules. Who cares?
Thank you. Okay, can we get a LDG is right this? Can you give us super chat for that? Thank you.
Super chat the mic? Okay.
I don't know, showing a clip from Earthquake or something and just saying LDG is right. I'm gonna disconnect for a second. I'm walking around.
Well, then I'm gonna blame Facebook for being because I've had both accounts for well over 15 years, almost 20 years.
I got rid of my Facebook about 10 years ago. I found out they were tracking your contacts. I'm like, wait. Facebook has access to my contacts on my phone? Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg.
You actually have to approve of that. And I've never done that. I don't give them access to anything.
Even on the Facebook app itself for your phone, you have to click yes for them to access contacts. Otherwise, you can't access the account, the app. This sucks. I'm like, fuck Facebook. Yep. I'm not going to click agree to have contact with my app, with my contacts, with the app itself. No.
One of the worst things you can do is log into anything third party and use your Facebook as your login information.
No, I have the.
I never do that.
I have the Twitter.
That's the worst trap
URL shortcut
websites are doing right now.
Yeah, I have a Twitter
sign
URL
in with
shortcut.
your Google, sign with your Facebook.
Yeah, no. Do not download the app. Put the URL shortcut on your wallpaper on your phone. Do not download the app. Copy the URL, put it on your homepage on your phone.
Yeah, it sucks because it's easier to do recovery. It's easier to do recovery, but that's it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. But yeah, you want to just see email and password every time.
Yeah,
definitely want to stick to that.
I'm still sticking to the fact that I've got well over 24 email addresses at this point for the various things I use, because I never like signing up for something like that using Facebook or Google or something like that.
Yeah, I made the mistake of signing into TripAdvisor through my Google page, and now I'm getting spammed by them. Shit.
Oh yeah. It is kind of funny though to because obviously Google and everything is listening into the types of stuff that you're typing in and what you're searching for.
Everything.
Because like I'll type into Google. I was looking up for some tutorial videos for DaVinci. And now almost every ad I get is for some sort of like Filmora or another video editing software. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, I'm getting little pop-up ads on the side of my pages for Grand Canyon tours, Las Vegas hotels. I'm like, enough! I already went. Stop.
That's why I don't even. That's why I don't even like having the name over here.
What do you mean?
Yes, the name, my name right here.
I don't see anything. You pointed to something else, dude.
Are you talking about?
Well, is my mirror? Am I mirrored? The free the net, the LDG, that should be right there.
Yeah, that's covering your torso right now.
Yeah, it's covering your chest.
Oh, it's right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my stupid mirror, man. I swear to God, dude. 1 second. There, is that better?
No.
Now it's over my chest.
Yes.
Now it's over there?
No, it's over your chest still.
We didn't see any difference.
Oh, my God.
You changed the thing, man.
I switched. I should have switched.
It did not switch anything.
Google's reading this. So anything that is coming from my voice, which it knows when I'm speaking because of recognition, it knows what I'm saying. It's able to tag this name. It finds it on YouTube and it links me. I'm on your StreamYard and Google's writing down information about us. Just because of this name right here. And it's not even that. Facial recognition will match me with my with the channel I'm on, and I don't even need a name. It'll just recognize me. Why do you think I like using filters so much?
Oh, I figured you just like using filters because you're a teenage girl in disguise.
No, one of the main reasons is for facial recognition.
So do you think they're doing facial recognition whenever I use this avatar?
Yes. They know that avatar is linked to you, and that avatar will be found. Now you're making a joke, but you're making a joke that is not a joke. Yes, they're doing it.
Hold on, I want to do a test thing. Hold on. All right, I've changed your name, LDG. We're gonna see if you start getting hot dog ads.
I'm Alaska Maya wiener. Happy kids, fat kids, even little pieces of hot dogs. Are my hot dogs. Oh, sorry.
You got to shut up so we can have LDG do his thing. I'm sorry, Bird of Prey do his thing.
Hello world, it's Bird of Prey 5, Cupla.
Cupla, Bird.
And I think he really didn't enjoy that joke because he left. Oh, now he's back.
What up?
You love hot dogs too?
Hey, Bert.
Say that again?
I was saying you
back.
love hot dogs
I accidentally left.
Did you just want to get rid of it saying I love hot dogs?
No. I've got too many things to click on my screen.
Okay, so I was pleasantly surprised to see LDG correctly knew the Facebook terms. I'm surprised it took so long for somebody to actually read it and confirm he was right. Because I was actually trying to get on sooner to come in and say, no, he's actually right. It's one account.
I'm wondering because of the age of the accounts in that case, that they're still technically grandfathered in, which is why there's why no one's ever complained about
it. The reason is, although it's absolutely true, technically, you're allowed only one account. In practice, it's better for Facebook for people to have multiple accounts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because
definitely.
it makes
It's
it look
kind of
like
like don't
there's
ask, don't tell.
two people.
That's what it is right now.
Using the site when there's only one.
Yeah.
And so I've known people
Yep.
with multiple accounts who, even after it's been brought to Facebook's attention, hey, the same person has multiple accounts, they still don't give a shit. So as to why LDG's mom got hit, but other people don't, I have no idea. That's just her bad luck. But the technical answer is you're not allowed to have two accounts, but the correct answer is Facebook doesn't give a shit.
When I signed up for a brand account back in the day, because that's what the Vilemike account is. It's technically a brand account.
Yeah.
It did not require you to have a individual account to sign up for that account. Now, when I created my business page or my business account, it did require you to have an individual page, which is why I have an individual page, which is my personal account attached to that page. But my brand page has its own account, or is its own account, and they've never done anything about requiring me to have an individual account attached to it.
Yeah, it all depends how they choose to do it, how they structure it, and then they change it too. So whatever it is now, and I haven't created a new Facebook account, so I don't know what their sign up page looks like, whether or not it says, are you doing this for a business? Are you doing this for yourself? Does it let you even do that? Is it just a single account and it's only like you have to add your business? It's some kind of like tax thing or something. I don't know. But whatever the website lets you do, whatever they let you do, that's what you have to follow. And in the terms, Facebook's always said you can only have one account. That's all I was saying. Now, on a platform, any platform like that, that makes sense. It should only be one account. And then whatever you want to do on that platform, they should give you the functionality to do it, whether it be create an alias for your gamer tag, create an alias for your business tag, create an alias for whatever the hell you want to create an alias for, but all under the single account, and go from there. If you want to be private, you should be able to go private. That's fine. If you want to be a private user, online privacy is like number one. I mean, that's what's going to save us right now. You should have the right to choose what information you want to be public and what information you want to be private. And if that happens to fall under an article you liked, or a poll you took, then any information that Facebook already asked you, hey, by the way, your metadata is yours. Would you like us to give us more detailed information to other people interested in the polls that you fill out? And you click yes or no, and then that's all you got to do. No forced pop-ups, not multiple questions thrown at you.
I'll be back in a minute. I need to make some coffee.
All right, I have a question, LG. Would you trust a business or a government in that regard to actually run something like that?
Why do you're asking the guy who's promoting that I will do it? Of course I don't trust them. That's why I'm trying to do it.
Okay, but who's going to run your platform?
The platform runs itself. That's how programs work. Programs are machines that run themselves, my friend. There's no need for human corruption or boards to decide, or it runs itself, man. That's why you got to make the program well.
But in the real world, humans run programs.
No, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
No,
I go
programs
to
run themselves.
Command prompt and I type run or execute whatever. Program name. Enter, and it starts because I told.
And that's because you're the user. You have access. You have that access. That doesn't mean the program doesn't run itself. World,
people tell programs to run.
Nobody's keeping Windows on your computer running right now, is it? No, your computer's running Windows by itself. Your command prompt is being run by the program Windows with no human interaction. Because you were given the power, yes.
I'm confused, LDG. Can Windows run on my computer if I don't turn on the power?
It depends if it has the hardware.
And that short answer is no.
Yeah, if they just like iPhones have the emergency battery where they can turn your iPhone on even if you don't press the button. They have a constant Wi-Fi connection with a battery in there. Yeah, of course they could do it. It all depends if the hardware will allow it or not.
All right, but if the battery isn't charged, how
Wake
does the
on LAN?
program charge the battery?
Wake on LAN. That's enough right there. I can turn on any of the computers that I service from my computer without them having to turn it on.
Wake on LAN enabled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
always.
can do it. Can your
I
program
said
do
I've
it on
never
its own?
had one with Wake on LAN enabled.
Oh, well, you have to enable it, but once you enable it, it's over. Yeah, usually it's disabled.
If I enable it, then it can do it.
Yeah. That's only because it was that could easily be manufactured to be default on. That's just because Dell or whatever the company's default off. That's all. That can easily be changed.
Somebody turning it on.
All right, so
That's just
LDG.
somebody turning it on before I get it.
I have programs that will. I have programs that will turn on a computer at a certain time.
If I don't want Windows to be running on my computer and I take the battery out, is Microsoft going to send a robot to my location to plug my battery back in and plug it into the outlet to charge it so that Windows will run?
I hope not. I sure hope not. I don't know what that has to do with the personal conversation, but
yeah,
sure hope not.
I think Bird came on here to agree with you, and actually
that's shocking.
You were right about something, and then you went so far off the rails. I'm wondering how this train is still functional.
Because we were talking about like 3 different things at once, so I don't even know what we're still talking about now. Multiple accounts, automatically turning on computers. Alexa's finally putting her clothes on. I don't know. Alexa, sorry. Ooh. All right, so putting some pee pads down.
Applaud Jedi Bill. Not Ryan Johnson, JP's.
All right.
Use a toilet, not the pee pads, man. Come on, aren't you potty trained already?
Well, why can't we just have rewashable, self-rewashable pee pads?
Use a toilet, aren't you potty trained?
What?
I try, but you guys take the piss out of me, and I don't have control over that.
Better off than in.
So what you're saying is when you talk to me, you lose all bladder control.
Yes. Sometimes talking to you guys, I lose all bladder control. Clip that. And then when someone agrees with me, it's like reverse psychology. I even piss even harder when someone agrees with me.
Well, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Unless you're into that sort of thing.
Well, it depends if you're sitting down or not.
Bert, I gave up on Governor Poker's 3 a while ago.
Yeah, I don't think I've played it since.
Yeah, you guys are way back. Vile 34,000 chips.
Yeah, I haven't even played it.
I have like about 12 million chips.
I don't even have you in my list, Elihu.
Oh.
12 million?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Oh, and Bird, you get my
DM?
DM?
While, though.
DM? No, I didn't.
I lost everything when I reloaded Skylines.
Oh, yeah, I did get that one. Sorry.
That was, but it was like I lost even more than I thought I was going to lose. Like it went all the way back to before I hit level 5 on my farming. So even the 2 middle deletes weren't saved when we fixed the first circle right off the bat. It's all right. I'm already past that point now.
What kind of hats you have?
I don't give a shit about hats, but I have quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
I'll go to the hats.
I like my alien one.
Oh, you're talking about poker?
Yeah, I like the alien. I like the alien hat.
Yeah, look at my hats.
You have the standard ones. Yeah, I got those. I don't have the pink one.
The Frankenstein hat was the most recent.
I don't have that one.
It was the result of a super gold Halloween spin.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I got 5 million chips on one of those spins, or a hat.
Well, personalization of your avatar is sometimes worth it to some people.
Yeah.
Not for me. I much prefer this cheap hat I bought early on, and I stick with it. Southwest flare.
Yeah, I still like my alien. Me, when I win.
You're one of those guys with the UFO alien hat?
Yep.
I hate you guys.
All right,
Jack's
Cap
dude.
MKG just finished the stream. Might have a couple people swinging by.
Alrighty.
Is that Rex?
Well, since we were talking about,
No, that's not.
we'll go back
that's
a
not
little
me.
bit. What have you watched recently, Bird?
What have I watched recently? Blue Bloods. Oh, the Picard trailer.
Is that it?
Yeah, I always go.
Have you seen the Discovery trailer?
I did. That was even more of a teaser than Picard.
I only knew about the Discovery trailer because Anthony Rapp tweeted it. He's like, "Hey, it looks like a cool show. Hey, I'm even in it." I'm like, okay, Discovery trailer. Okay, thanks, Anthony. I didn't know it dropped. All I knew was that the card trailer dropped.
It dropped the same time as Picard. But it's only like 90 seconds compared to 2.5 minutes of Picard, and it shows almost nothing of value.
like the show does. Okay.
I didn't realize Blue Bloods was still on the air.
Yeah, season 13, episode 1.
I thought it ended when Tom Selleck died.
Tom Selleck didn't die. He's still alive. He's on the show.
Is he, or is it just a deep fake?
No, I'm pretty sure it's really him.
Well, I remember seeing.
Somebody thought Tom Selleck died.
Yeah, something about him dying. I mean, come on. Are you telling me the internet lies?
The internet might lie, but it's also people's responsibility to do at least a cursory checklist before they take something as fact.
Remember the immortal words of Nikola Tesla: "Everything on the internet is true."
Tesla was alive during the internet?
Oh my God. Yes, LDG. Nikola Tesla was partially responsible for the invention of the internet. He helped program it originally.
Technically, he was responsible for the internet and long distance communication.
Funny, I wonder if he was responsible for programming my foot when it goes up your ass.
He is responsible for Wi-Fi. Tesla is.
Well, I don't know if I'd be bragging about how small your feet are, LDG.
Yeah, my feet are smaller, right?
He was a size 3.
Actually, it was kind of cute. Last time I was down here in Mexico, I had my shoes in the house, and the kids were putting two of the kids put 3 of their feet in my shoe because it would fit. So one of them had 2 feet in the shoe, one of them had 1 foot, and they were having, like trying to walk around. It was kind of cute.
It's better than finding your kid's foot in your shoe than a scorpion in your shoe. Okay.
True. That's because I got big old feet.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you guys. I wear a size 16. What about you guys?
On my left
16?
foot,
No, I'm a 13.
My left foot is a size 11. My right is a 10.5.
Wow, I didn't
Okay.
realize that's kind of a large difference.
Yeah, I got 2 different size feet because of my surgeries.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
I
shoe
used
shopping.
to wear 15s, but now I don't wear shoes.
Shoe shopping's a bitch for me. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
find a good pair in size 11, but I can't find a good pair in size 10 and a half at the other foot. I'm like, fuck.
And what's funny is
16s had to be difficult to find.
Not a Ross.
last time I found a pair of shoes that actually fit me that I liked, I ended up buying 3 pairs of them so that I'd have, once I wore one out, I could go to the next one without having to think about it.
And shoes last me about 6-7 months. That's it.
Always would get the New Balance, same model, whatever, black.
And actually, Captain MKG makes a good point because he says he wears 12 to 13, depends on the brand. And yeah, I have come across like some size 13s in the past that fit perfectly. And what was funny about them was I bought them at Walmart. And I was like, this says size 13, but this can't be a size 13. And I went to another pair of shoes that was a size 14, and the 13s were bigger than the 14s. And it was the same manufacturer. It was one of the crappy brands, but it was still kind of funny. So it's like they don't even keep track of the actual size of their shoes.
I hate Walmart.
Depends on the day. Some days I'm a 12, sometimes I'm a 10. I want to make a penis joke about that, but I'm not going to.
I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
Walmart shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, Wally.
I don't really buy there for shoes that often, but I occasionally buy flip-flops.
No, the best place to buy shoes is Ross.
Oh,
You don't
Mrs.
have
Vile.
Ross,
I don't know if she's still listening, but Mrs. Vile loves Ross. Anytime she comes to the States, we go to Ross.
Yeah,
I
there's
used
a
to
Ross.
go to Ross when I went out to San Diego.
There's Ross 4 blocks from my house. There's always a line to get it in. And the store is always packed.
Let's see.
Of course, it's half a block from Powell, from the cable car, and across the street from Trader Joe's, but still, it's a busy section.
What the hell? No. What the fuck are you doing? Sorry, my phone connected to the TV in the living room, and I'm like, I'm outside in my car, so I can smoke. I'm not going to try to take control of the TV from in the living room.
Yeah, deny the kids the cartoons.
Yeah, exactly. The kids are watching their cartoons. If I put on something that they don't want to watch, they'll be really pissed. Let's see. Has anyone watched the new Hellraiser yet? Because I wanted to and I couldn't.
Nope.
I'm ready to watch it. I just haven't watched it yet. That's, I guess, my only problem.
I haven't seen it yet. Not into horror.
Are you into at all the original novella? Or have you anyone read the original novella, Hellbound Heart, by Clive Barker?
Nope.
I'm actually not a. I never watched. Matter of fact, pretty much any Hellraiser at all. So this would basically be my first Hellraiser.
Well, the only reason I'm bringing it up is, are you one of the people that are pissed that Pinhead is now played by a woman instead of a man?
So okay, I'm not that. I'm aware that Pinhead was a guy before. So I have something, but I guess I don't care. I'm used to it now. So it doesn't matter if you bitch or whine because they're just gonna hit you with woke to the point where you just don't give a shit anymore. They're still gonna get their way.
I don't
So
think
I'm
that
acclimated.
word you're using it right, man.
You actually consider that as part of the woke thing, having a woman play Pinhead?
Depends your
He's
reasons.
gonna get you, Pickles. He's gonna get you.
Being woke has nothing to do. Being woke has nothing to do with what you do. It's the reasons why you did it.
Being woke means you are actually aware of social injustice.
Okay. Now,
no, being woke is doing something because of social injustice.
It's
now,
being aware.
JP's is one step above me because he's read all of Clive Barker's books. I haven't read everything. I did read Hellbound Heart. I did read Lord of Illusions, and I've seen the movies, but I haven't read everything he's done because he's a fairly prolific writer. Hold on, I gotta roll my windows back up.
You know, I actually agree with the APs because it says I don't care if Pinhead is female or male. It's a fucking fictional character. It's not real. They want to make a story of Benjamin Franklin, make him a black woman. I have a problem with that. But Pinhead is a fictional character. Who gives a fuck if it's male or female?
Why would you have a problem with who plays Benjamin Franklin as opposed to who plays Captain Kirk?
Because Captain Kirk is a made-up character. Benjamin Franklin was a real person.
Doesn't matter. What does it matter who portrays Benjamin Franklin now? He's dead. He doesn't.
I don't want to go too far yet in the discussion because JP's is saying he doesn't care if Pinhead is male or female. It's a demon. It can choose its own form. And I kind of not only do I agree with him on that.
Go ahead, hit him. Tell him.
In Clive Barker's original Hellbound Heart. What?
Go ahead and tell him.
What were you saying, Bird?
Tell him.
Go ahead and tell him. Tell him the surprise, the reveal.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, spoilers.
Mike, your audio is back.
In the original.
I actually want to hear this, but
I know what it is. I know what he wants to say. I so much want to say it for him, but I won't do that.
I don't know the story of Pinhead. If he's a possessing demon and he just possessed a female, cool. That works. That's not woke. But did they do it specifically for that reason, or is this an honest to goodness story that they came up with? No, it matters to me.
Andy, Bob, did you fix your audio?
I bet he's still talking.
Probably.
No, I stopped talking because I started roboting.
Wait, I was right. He's still talking. What? Hello?
I said I stopped talking because I was roboting.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and say the original story because I'm interested. I don't know jack about Pinhead. Except that he's got pins on his head.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna back out and come back in real quick because I'm having connections issues. So
that might help. All right. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like I said, I was just whatever with the woke, but I just don't know Pinhead. I don't know the story. It looks like some kind of box you have to solve some kind of box, and then what? You become Pinhead, or
all right?
I don't know.
Do I sound better now?
No,
yeah,
you
sound good.
Hear you. It's just how I sound right, but
no. In the original story, it was basically a non-sexual character. I mean, it was supposed to be androgynous, neither male nor female. And in the original Hellraiser movie, Clive Barker wanted a woman to play Pinhead, but provided a male voice for it.
That was supposed to be the original Pinhead?
So, thinking about the reasoning behind them choosing a woman because of the whole woke thing, that's different.
Yes, I don't know what their motivations were on that, but if that was supposed to be original, then cool. That's the way to do it. Rex, come on, move it.
And JP's, I think you know from if you read the books that technically they're not fully demons. They're kind of like an amalgamation between demons and angels. Now, I think as humans, we would classify them as demons, and they come from a hellish dimension as far as we're concerned. But they weren't supposed to be evil per se. They were supposed to have a different type of morality altogether. And that's one of the reasons I think the latter Hellraiser movies did so poorly, is because they kind of turned Pinhead into a straight up villain. But Pinhead and the Cenobites weren't supposed to be villains. They were just supposed to be themselves.
So the story has changed.
Yeah, basically, they got screwed by the network. They essentially wanted to turn Pinhead into something similar to Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger.
So they were trying to ride the horror train. Gotcha.
Yep, exactly, JP's. Exactly.
Yeah, but the Baba doesn't say that they are male or female. It just says watchers, angels, demons. It's human to make them male or female. Take Lucifer. There's nowhere in the Bible that says the devil is male. Humans have made him male.
Well, I will disagree with you slightly on that, because there are apocrypha from both Jewish and Christian texts that basically said that angels were able to procreate with human females. So that would imply that they have male traits, to say the least. And that was supposed to be the Nephilim.
So all the angels were all male parts. There's none that have a female form of angels.
Well, again, it only says that the Nephilim were the product of angels and human females.
An angel was just translated to messenger.
So who knows?
A watcher.
But remember, in certain texts, angels have like a dozen wings, a whole bunch of eyes, can stand over 900 feet tall. So that'd be something interesting to watch. That's definitely a Pornhub category.
Oh. 2 hours to the weekly wrap up. Can't believe he's doing it early. Well, it's kind of a good thing if he does it early, because you won't hear my jets over my head.
I'm going to go off on a completely different topic real quick. Elihu, since you're the only one I know of that actually has been on it, the Rumble thing, what exactly are the rules? Because I've watched the 2 episodes for this season, and I still don't understand a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Okay, the best bullshitter wins.
Oh, God.
That's basically it. The best bullshitter wins. You stay within the parameters. You can't act like you're reading something off of a script, because there's 3 anonymous judges who scored you. Chris does not score any points whatsoever, no matter if you bribe him. Because if I didn't bribe him $2, I would have got second place, not second, third, and fourth. So do not bribe Chris. It does not work. Best bullshitter wins. That's basically it.
You have another
That's basically it, man.
message.
That's it in a nutshell.
Because he's going to have me on later this month. And I was like, I thought some of the rules that I've made up for Jet Nerdy were kind of funny, but not necessarily intuitive. His whole game doesn't seem to be intuitive.
Hang on a second. I got to do something real fast. I got to send Chris a message.
What are you doing?
Says he needs a picture of Fernando too. And I'm like, can't you just take my icon picture? Fine. Yeah, I'll send you another picture. Damn it. Jeez.
You should send him a nude photo just to see what he says.
No. I'm not sending anybody nudes.
Well, what you could do is send him a nude photo, but have a censor bar on there and have the censor bar being laughably large.
Yeah, I used to have an extra picture of the legs, right? And my joke was, just got back from the doctor, and my knee looks pretty good, and you can see the penis hanging below the knee. Enterprise F appeared in Star Trek 3, Picard trailer. Did not know that.
I was trying to bring something up, but it wouldn't. I can't find it. Never mind. But yeah, that could be funny, at least.
Nah. I'm not sending any nudes. Even if you're Jessica Alba asking for a new picture, I'm like, sorry, Jessica. Take it yourself. Come here and take it yourself.
Well, if I knew for certain it was Jessica Alba,
I tell her to come here and take it yourself.
it depends. Is she being reciprocal in that transaction?
I don't know. I still tell her, come here and take it yourself.
I don't know. Hold on one sec. I gotta.
Time's up.
No, I just gotta plug the laptop back in before it dies.
You gotta keep mine plugged in.
You have another fucking text message.
Yeah, Chris.
You have another fucking text message.
That is funny when it goes off on the bus. It is kind of funny.
All right. Well, I guess the last thing we could talk about. Well, actually, Cinnabon wants to know, Bird, if you've won a balloon or a statue yet.
I came so close to winning the balloon today, but no, not yet. Not yet. I was just about to play the King's Crown Casino.
Well, the last thing that we could talk about before I end the stream is when I do the longer stream at the end of the month again, what do you guys want to do? Or what should I do? I know what LDG wants me to do. We'll have to put that down as a maybe.
Go skydiving.
Like
wait a second. What was the question? Do what? What are you talking about? Are we talking about the chip challenge that we're still waiting for you to do? You know that thing's going to get old after a while?
You want to do fireman cookies?
There?
Lucky Cinnabon. I can't go skydiving. My doctor says no. If I ever want to walk again, don't skydive. I guess his audio's messed up again. Huh.
Oh no. God damn it.
And there goes Mike.
There goes $2 billion.
Can you hear me now?
Shit. He just lost $2 billion?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened. But of course, it still wouldn't be a Vilemike stream if I didn't have issues with my computer.
Hey, my life is a Korn album. I got issues.
Yeah, my audio crashed as soon as LGE started saying, whoa, 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 whoa. And all of a sudden, it just went, whoa, 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 whoa.
It's the power of pickles.
So what were you trying to say after whoa, LDG?
No, what were you talking about? What do what? Because I'm waiting for you the chip challenge. I was saying, where's the chip challenge?
That's what I was saying. I know you wanted to see me do the chip challenge. But
yeah.
other than that,
yes, I do.
What do you guys want to see? Like, what you guys want to watch something, play games? I mean, I'm already set up to play a couple of the Jep Nerdy games on the Jep Nerdy channel. So, like, what I'll do is probably dual stream, but on both channels, so we could have the Jep Nerdy stuff on the Jep Nerdy channel and the Vilemike stuff on the Vilemike channel. But as for anything else, like, what else do you guys want to do? Like,
fold, bird, fold. Jep Nerdy.
Okay, I already said Jep Nerdy's on the table, and it's something we're going to do. Other than that, what do you guys want to do? And the one chip challenge. I am not going to do a ghost pepper enema.
I want to ask Jedi. He might have some good ideas on that one.
Was a dunk tank out of the question?
Yes, because I can't set something like that up.
What about a dunk tank for one of the vile children?
I could set up a bucket filled with water that could pour on somebody's head.
Just like your bad.
Just crush up the chip and pour it in your pants? No.
Ow.
No.
What about some Rocky Mountain oysters or bugs?
What are the subjects for Jep Nerdy? Well, that's going to be a surprise, Yvette. It's going to be, I've started making some of the boards for all the ones that you guys have suggested so far from the last donation stream. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one of the little wheels that you can make online that has each of the categories for the ones I've made. And we'll play games based on those. So whoever is playing may not be able to play the one they want to play. But we'll have different people for each round.
Gotcha. I think I understand.
Eating the chip itself last year. This year, it's about rubbing it into open wounds.
Yeah, nobody's doing the chip challenge anymore.
So, my God, I would have had 3 jacks if I hadn't folded. Son of a bitch.
Shit, look at that, dude.
Wait, Cinnabon, how am I supposed to rub it into my
a full house?
Psyche?
Fuck. I hate when that happens, Bird. What does the other one have? 2 pairs? A pair? Look at that. Small bets. 200. 200. Look at this. Shit. You're not going to show the cards? That sucks. I hate when they refuse to show the cards.
Great. You're turning into Chris Knight. I am greatly offended by that, Yvette.
Razor blades and hot peppers. Cinnabon's evil.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be the vile one around here, not Cinnabon.
We all know he's evil. Never get into playing with him. He's worse than Harrison Ford.
He's going to change his name to Vile Bunny in a little bit, because that's just evil.
Despite all the rage, I'm still just a bunny in a cage.
Wasn't it funny when you create taxis and to these skylines, they seem to like disappear?
I don't play Skyline.
I can't find any of my taxis. They're not doing their job. They're costing me $3,000 a month, man. What the hell?
That's when you should that's when taxi companies should unionize and get medallions.
Well, so far you guys have been incredibly useful. I mean,
that's normal.
Dude, I gave you bugs. I gave you freaking mountain oysters. Bird gave you dunk tank, but you didn't want to do that.
Alcohol's out of the question because you drink that like water. So.
Well, that's not my fault.
Think
Buy
anything
really
else?
sour sweets. You know, when I wasn't really thinking about tortures. I was thinking more about like what else you guys want to do during the stream other than play games and stuff. Like, do you guys want to watch a movie during it? Because if I do another 12-hour stream, which might go as high as 18 hours, it would have to. I would want you guys to, you know, be engaged the entire time. So if you guys want to watch something, play some games other than Jep Nerdy, or have specific debate topics talked about.
Okay, well, how about getting one of those copyright-free movies? We just do Mystery Movie Theater 3000. Play it and talk all over it.
And Caddy's in the house. Everyone say hey to Caddy.
Hey, Caddy.
Hello.
So not only we have Mrs. Vile earlier, we have
another fucking text message.
You have another fucking text
the
message?
original Vile child. And I didn't even send her the link this time.
She found you.
Got better things to do than be around here for 12 hours. Well, you don't have to be there the entire 12 hours, JPs.
Yvette wants to torture me. Well, I can get a whole bunch of ghost peppers and hot peppers and just eat them on stream.
You have another fucking text message.
Don't you work today, sweetheart?
You have another fucking text message.
Yeah, Chris. Hang on, let me deal with this for a
You
second.
have another fucking
Chris,
text
would you
message.
shut up, Chris? Sheesh.
Dear God, dude.
You know you can mute notifications, right?
Yes, I know that, but I'm like, I haven't distinguished my Twitter from my actual text message yet, so I just got that.
And for those that are listening, Caddy is going to be, when I do the D&D episodes, she is in there. We are using her real name as part of it, because that was just easier to do than have her fake name, her character's name, and her real name. So yeah, we just use everyone's real name, and plus she's 18 now, so we don't have to hide her real name as much as we used to. We're not going to do the same for the younger Vile children, though. They're too young. Elihu could do a talk on Uranus. Mike's one.
I'm not going to talk about Mike's Uranus.
Yes, her boyfriend is also on it. And you guys will have to figure out who that is.
I'm sorry, I'm doing something else.
Hopefully by next week I'll actually have it up, have the episodes up. Well, Caddy, since you're here, do you want, when I do the 12-hour stream, do you want to do the one chip challenge with me? I know your youngest sister wants to do it with me because I told her about it. The next 12-hour stream, I was going to do it at the end of the month, so I was going to do it on the 30th. So I thought I made that clear, but I guess I didn't. After this stream and after I get back to the States, what I'll do is I'll set up the next few live streams all at once. That way they'll be set up beforehand.
You might want to rephrase that.
You got a dirty mind, Cinnabon.
Phrasing.
And apparently she does not want to do the one chip challenge. As in the one chip challenge, Cinnabon. God, get your bunny out of the gutter.
Dude, the one chip challenge was nothing, okay? It was easy.
Well, I definitely want to try to have some more of the Vile kids on when I do the live stream, just for because I think it'd be fun to have the whole Vile family at one point or not on. Let's see, we could do a D&D game, like another one shot, even though the current one shot we're on is taking forever because we did a record. So far we have 5.5 hours of recording that I'm turning into 5 or so half-hour-ish episodes.
I'm a 12th level mage.
Well, if you have any ideas, go ahead and send them out, Yvette. And yeah, Caddy can't really stand spicy stuff at all.
What's a tackies?
You don't know what talkies are?
Oh. Yeah, talkie is a motion picture. You know what Tapa is?
Unfortunately, this is a small image, but I'll show it real quick. These, Elihu.
Oh, okay. I think they sell them at the corner store.
Yes, they probably do. I don't know. You guys come up with something.
You can let us idiots and fools think? Wow. Some scientists you are.
Yep, I agree with that, sweetheart.
Wow, cable cars are awesome. Holy shit.
Not here, they're not. They're rackety as and shaky as fuck.
Oh, I'm sure your old piece of junks are, but brand new ones, the idea is sound.
I don't like riding the cable cars.
I wouldn't mind the ones that hang up on this top. Are we talking about the same thing? First of all,
Oh, I guess not.
cable cars in city skylines are like the like a Disney World where you have you're basically in a freaking bucket high above the ground, and you're on these cables that just move you across.
Oh, I think the old fashioned
Skyline.
Yeah, Skyline. I think my cable
Skylines,
cars,
yeah, but they
okay.
call them cable cars now. In this game, they're cable cars. I don't know. I know Skyline too. Yeah, I would call it that.
You say cable cars, I think of San Francisco cable cars. I'm like, no, I hate those fuckers.
And those are I think you're thinking of the trolleys.
No, trolleys are the F car.
Right?
No, trolleys are the F car lines.
Like what was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, that's the cable cars. The trolley is the F line.
I call those trolleys.
Separate.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're here looking for the trolley, you're looking for the F car. Look for the cable car, you want to go to Powell.
Because those are running on tracks.
Yeah, both are. But it's what we call them around here.
Skylines are on actual cable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, case of rum, case of rum.
Drive in a parkway, park in a driveway. I know. It's all messed up. Words mean things, even if it means shitty. It means some crazy upside down shit.
Like military intelligence, such an oxymoron. Country music.
Anybody who says words mean things, just tell me that's why you drive in a parkway and park in a driveway.
Cable cars hang in the air. Cable cars are called cable cars because they are known those in Europe. Yeah, I think you mean they are called cable cars in Europe because they are cars that hang from a cable. In the U.S., we call them skylines.
Or Skytram.
If you're on a
I think
trolley,
the UK
always
calls
wait
them
for the
airplanes. Yeah, no. Well,
Automobiles are called cars, or cars are called automobiles or autos. Nobody call them automobiles anymore.
I've never heard the term skyline for those, what you're calling skyline.
Well, isn't the
Cable
game
cars?
you're playing called City Skylines?
Yeah, but that's skyline meaning horizon, skyline.
Yeah, this
is
wasn't
the
added to
line.
the game until late.
Yeah, later.
Until the mass transit pack.
Yep. Yeah, that skylines means horizon, like a skyline. If you Google New York skyline, you get a picture of a New York City skyline. You don't get any kind of transportation shit. The only time I think I even knew skyline was because that's what they were called on Disney World, the sky rides or skyline rides or something like that.
I think this kind of explains it. Skyline is a brand of cable car, and that's probably why it's known as that in the United States. Kind of like how Kleenex is just a generic term for facial tissue.
Tissue paper.
Yeah, Skyline. That's what I'm talking about. The air tram thing.
So it might just be we picked up the brand name and use it as the actual product now.
Like Q-tip.
Yeah, exactly.
So glad we just spent 15 minutes explaining those words. Love English.
But yeah, when I grew up, they were always called skylines.
Ooh. These cable cars are very popular, dude. I got a 610 service last week alone. It's like 100 people a day. All those cars off the road.
The only idiots lining up at Palom Market won't catch the cable car.
Are you talking about what I'm saying, JPs? Or are you talking about what LDG's talking about?
Likely the latter.
And yeah, that's another example. Across the pond, Yvette, vacuuming is called hoovering because of the Hoover brand of vacuum cleaners.
All of you. You're all effing nuts.
And the elevator is called a lift.
English is the type of language that traveled through other languages' pockets for spare grammar and loose vocabulary.
That is kind of true, but there is no origin for the word dog.
I don't know if that's true or not, but it might be related to the whole bear thing. We have no idea where what the original name for bears was.
Nobody even knows who the first person to call the planet Earth was.
The original name for bears? What does it even mean?
Well, because from what we know about the etymology of the word bear, it actually means like brown or oh God. Now you're making me look it up.
To quote Kurt Russell, Yvette, little G, son. Great. Mike's going to get a headache by looking at something now. Now I'm starting to get hungry. What should I have for breakfast? I have no eggs. I have no bacon. Damn.
I'm just gonna do this.
The French origins is canine or Latin, something like that. So when
I guess what I meant to say is, in what language? I mean, who's to say that anybody speaking English was the first person to see a bear? Obviously,
Well,
bears predate modern language.
not only that, you can't really have the first person to speak a language because languages evolve over time.
Well, somebody could have started a language. We don't know.
Well, plenty of people have started a language, especially in the modern era. Just look at Klingon.
Yeah, Duhan. Somebody even put it on there.
But when we're talking about from a social standpoint, most languages aren't just created, they evolve over time.
Yeah, but they had to evolve from something. At some point, somebody said, you know what? I'm going to call this a bear.
Well, yeah, I get
whatever.
that. I'm talking about language as a whole. You can create individual words and add them to a lexicon, but you can't really just, outside of, fictitious
Somebody did, though. Somebody was the
but
first person to decide to say, let's create a language.
nah, I don't think it worked like that.
No, somebody was the
Booga
first
speak.
person to say, "Brr" means lunch, but brr means, the other one of only two things primitive humans did.
And to this day, we still have the two camps. The means lunch people, and the means lunch people. And they still kill each other to this day.
Oh, those bastards deserve it.
All languages have a root language. Okay.
Yeah, the word alphabet is Enotion.
Enotion? Are you trying to say Etruscan?
Etruscan, thank you. Sorry, Etruscan.
Well, not really, because
actually it comes from the Etruscan word. Yes, it was archaeology. It was actually on Josh Gates' show where the Etruscans was rooted back to the word alphabet.
Oh, Yvette, you better go back to the cave and get ready for. I
need some I'm hungry.
Followed by some.
All right, according to Caddy, which I'm guessing did a Google search or something.
No, I'm sure this is
popular theory comes from an old Germanic word word Dokga, pronounced Daga, which was an old breed of dog.
And Doga can be traced to the Dogon tribe.
I'm not going to read that one, but I'll put it up. Well, since Caddy's here, maybe we can have her have any ideas of what I should do on a 12-hour live stream.
You should dress as a unicorn and fly across the streets.
That's Deej's gig.
Yeah, I'm definitely not stealing his shtick.
Time's up, Caddy.
I wonder if that means that she's going to try to come on to the panel.
Probably.
Either that or she's getting ready for work.
I think she's probably going to try to come on the panel.
Oh, and if anyone wants to ever come to San Diego, I will be sure to take them to the McDonald's that Caddy works at so we can harass her.
My cousin just left. He was there for TwitchCon.
Ducon, which means strength or powerful.
What were you saying, Bird?
I said my cousin just left San Diego. He was there for TwitchCon.
What is TwitchCon?
Convention for Twitch streamers.
Oh,
You really ask what is TwitchCon?
oh shit! Yeah, I did.
The 12-hour live stream is going to be the day before Halloween on Sunday, not actually Halloween.
I forgot Halloween is coming up this month. Damn, I totally forgot. I can actually afford a costume this year.
How do you forget Halloween? They've had the decorations in every store since frickin' early September.
It just didn't phase me until I saw it on the events comment. Like, oh yeah, duh, I can actually afford to get a costume this year.
Daddy, what's the most healthy thing at McDonald's?
The salad.
Water.
If I specify no salt on the fries, do they really make new fries? Or are they just lying to me?
I am not
No,
reading
they
that
rinse them
but I'll
off,
put it
Bert.
on the screen.
They just
you
rinse
guys-
them off.
Did you guys know that McDonald's, Jack in the Box, they all changed the fry packaging? Because in the past, it used to be a paper bag, which means you get technically more fries in the medium. Now they have the boxes for the small fries. That sucks.
Not everyone does.
Everywhere here, they have boxes for small fries, not the bags anymore. So you actually get less fries when you order small.
Well, if you want even more less fries, you order a large, and they literally put less fries in a large than a small.
You know what I like to do is ask for a large soda, but in the fry cup, so I can drink it quicker. A little more messy, but and you got some weird looks. But I said, listen, so you say it's my way, so.
I discovered
They
something
actually
last
they
night
don't do
about
that.
fries.
It's not your way anymore. They stopped saying that a long time
they had to
ago.
stop that.
You guys know how you guys know how the
That sucks though. It
the
was
phase
cool.
is dipping your fries in the Wendy's Frosties. Don't do that anymore. Go to Jack in the Box, get fries, and get one of those witch pumpkin spice shakes, and dip your fries in that. It's better than Wendy's.
Oh, my mother does that. She dips her fries in a Frosty, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, it's sweet and sour, but you gotta try with the pumpkin spice shake at Jack in the Box and dip your fries in that. Oh, it's so delicious.
I'll take your word for it. I haven't done it this year.
I tried it last night, and I'm like, holy shit, this is good.
All I know is last time I dipped fries into a shake-like product, the vile child and her friends were looking at me like I was nuts.
I don't even think I've done that. And I put fries on everything. Put fries on fries, put fries on burgers, fries on chicken.
You got to dip your fries in the pumpkin spice shake at Jack in the Box.
How the flipping hell do you put fries on fries? Please. I want to try this.
You add more fries.
You make like a hashtag, but it's 3-dimensional and they all kind of, okay. Like a Jenga board, but of French fries. When you have engineers that are bored at lunch, everything gets good. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, you got to make a Jenga French fry tower for a long stream.
You just need enough fries.
I dip my fries into my face. Well, to kind of defend a bird a little bit, at the county fair, they did have French fried fries, which were fries that had been lumped together, breaded, fried, and then on top of that, they put more fries and then fried it a second time.
Throw some sugar on top, and you got me. Powdered sugar.
So they literally came up with a way of having fries on fries.
How about deep fried macaroni and cheese balls?
Yes, they have those too. Fries on tater tots on potato curlies.
Okay, Al Gore.
On this
you
case,
mean Dan Quayle with his misspelling of potato?
Sorry, yeah, sorry, wrong vice president. Both idiots still. Look, I need to get food.
Maybe that's one of the things I could do is I could have like the worst unhealthy potato fried something rather and eat that on the live stream.
You do that, I might get alcohol and join you.
Well, maybe I'll actually buy something and drink that too. Uh-oh. How's it going, Darren?
Well, you're already closing up for the day?
Oh, not. I mean, I've gone for almost 3 hours, but I can keep going. I just know after the live stream, Mrs. Vile wants to go grocery shopping.
Gotcha. I'd be putting that off too.
Now that I'm paying for StreamYards, I can go as long as I want.
Nice. How's that gland in your throat feeling right about now?
What are you talking about?
Oh, every time I talk for too long, I get it feels like there's a gland in my throat that gets all sore. I don't know. Maybe you don't have. Maybe you don't have that. Then I guess.
I've had LDG on. Usually, if I say something to set him off, he'll talk for me for like 30 minutes straight.
He did earlier. You missed it.
No.
Yes, grocery shopping on a Sunday.
I do my shopping on Mondays. Less crowded.
No, I'm kind of lame.
My...
I don't have a lot of food that I keep at the house, so I go grocery shopping like every other day.
Yeah, it's easier if I go once a week on Mondays.
I was just listening to Church Life.
What was that? You're listening to what?
I was just listening to Church Life this morning.
Oh. Did Salty set anyone off, such as yourself, this time?
No, he set himself off by saying stupid things again.
Yeah.
And then his camera went out, and then it's the usual thing where if you make a good point, he pretends he doesn't understand what you're saying, and his deliberate obtusiveness is his favorite tool. So
I still call him anti-trucker, not Salty.
Yeah, I don't go to his church streams that often anymore. Mostly because he still refuses to understand the difference between atheist and agnostic.
There's a lot he doesn't understand.
I mean,
problem is you can't convince him of that.
He considers atheist or agnostic a weaker position or like atheist light, and it's like, no, that is not what it is. One is purporting to belief, one is purporting to knowledge. They're completely different.
Gotcha.
You can be an agnostic Christian. It is entirely possible.
His problem is he can't ignore the posts that are off topic, and so the stream always gets off topic. He gets upset with his audience, and then he
to
gets.
Be fair, I do the same thing.
Good idea, Yvette. And have him down as soon as the Mentos goes in the bottle.
Get a full fat bottle of Coca-Cola and a Mento.
Yeah, you put the Mento in and quickly drink the bottle of soda.
So you're saying I should do that on the 24-hour stream? Are you saying I should drink it and then eat the Mentos? Or
No. You open a bottle of soda, you put the Mento in, then you quickly down the soda.
So in other words, you want me to create so much pressure in my head it explodes on camera?
Yeah. Foam shit out your nose and ears.
That's exactly what my live stream needs, is a scientifically created I don't want to say the word because I'll get in trouble with YouTube.
Or you could just live stream from Caddy's bedroom and make some elephant toothpaste.
Oh.
Caddy would love that.
Mrs. Vile is a chemistry teacher. Maybe we could do some chemistry things for fun.
Okay, then live stream from Caddy's bedroom and make some elephant toothpaste.
No, I'm not doing that because that would have required me to go into my ex's house.
Have another fucking text message.
Did that voice just say another fucking text message?
Yes.
Yeah, that's his ringtone for when he gets a text message. It's been going off all screen.
Oh, that's classy.
It's better than Worf saying Captain incoming message. Free ringtone I found online, so hey.
I like mulatto butts. You know, that's Archer's ringtone.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
Elephant toothpaste.
The show Archer.
Oh, that's another show that I didn't really get into.
Yeah, his ringtone is a song called Mulatto Butts.
Phrasing.
Yeah.
JP's. I already know how to do that. I'm just not going to do it on a live stream.
This is not Breaking Bad, okay? This is Vilemike show. No Walter White around here. Because there is a teacher involved, but there's no Walter White, okay?
Oh, yeah, and Yvette's saying half an hour to Twilight Zone. Bird, are you doing that today?
Yeah, Twilight Zone today.
Sure to send me a link.
Real Twilight Zone.
Put the link in the chat.
No.
I will momentarily.
A panel link.
Panel link. Yeah, I could do that too.
Are you actually watching Twilight Zone or what?
Yes, Twilight Zone 1980s.
Oh, the 80s ones, the colorized. The ones where they edited out the opening sequence on some networks.
With Bruce Willis in the first episode.
Yeah,
Bruce
so
Willis,
pre-moonlighting
pre Die Hard.
Yeah, pre-moonlighting too. He was he had basically gotten the word that he had gotten the series while he was filming the episode.
I'm sorry, I got 20 million on the line right now.
Wait, I'm sorry. What do you mean by a paddling pool, Yvette?
I think she means a little stand-up outside pool.
I'm like, are you talking about a pool or are you talking about something where people get spanked?
That's Chris Knight's dungeon, okay? Jeez.
So actually, I'm gonna.
You ever watched Archer, huh, Vile?
I watched some of it on Cartoon Network, but I don't know.
On Cartoon Network? Are you kidding me?
It's on FX now, dude.
Well, it was on Cartoon Network for a long time.
Adult Swim. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yes, Adult Swim.
Yes. 20 million. 20
Nice.
million.
Nice.
Sorry, Darren.
Fine.
I'm rich.
I just discovered Archer
You
like
put
like
water in it
months
when it's
ago,
hot
and
for
I've been.
kids. You mean like a kiddie pool?
You know, I gotta take off because I gotta get some food in my system.
All right.
I gotta
Literally,
eat.
I'll probably end the stream before Bird goes live.
Okay, well, Chris Knight's going live in an hour on his weekly wrap up. It's doing it early.
So we got Coke and Mentos. We have
Okay, later, weirdos.
other. Let's see. What other ideas do we have for the stream? Trying to go back to see what everyone else wrote. So Coke and Mentos, other chemistry stuff. Jet Nerdy, eat something fried. Oh, LDG still wants the one chip challenge. Did I mute myself, or you guys just being quiet?
Sorry,
Hey,
I
you're
was,
doing all right.
I was doing something. I hear you.
Mrs. Vile will know how to make a custard you can walk on. I don't know if we want to do that. That would require a lot of custard.
You've never seen Archer, huh? Well, and
Well,
like
it's not that I've
watched
never
it.
I've seen an episode here and there, but I never got into it.
Yeah, I just discovered it. Been binge watching it on Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu keeps
And,
recommending it to me because I think based on other things I've watched, they're like, "Oh, you'll enjoy this." I just haven't gone to it yet.
Yeah, I like the retro styling of the show. You know, because spy stuff, really, the stylistic spy stuff, always is mid-century, you know, stuff, and I just like it a lot. The theme song I like a lot too.
Yeah, I just remember it being like a parody of James Bond.
But it's dirty, get smart is what it is. It's just like it's get smart, but it's dirty, and it's got some, you know, 90s sense or modern sensibilities in it. You know.
Well, I know I'll watch it eventually. I just haven't got around to it.
It's not a priority. It's
as I said, there's things I want to watch that I just haven't had the time to go around to watch yet.
I'm willing to bet that Amanda Plummer's character in the new Picard series is going to be like Kate Pulaski.
I think she's related to General Chang.
Possibly. I mean, I think her name is Vitak or something. I saw a video where they actually named the character.
Vadik.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on one
or
second.
IK. VADIK. Or IC.
Or maybe she's like the little sister of Lursa and Bator or something. Who knows? I mean,
all right. Well, I'm being told I have to come in and eat now. By Mrs. Vile's niece.
Well, you better not keep your warden waiting, you know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead.
They don't like that shit. All right.
Because apparently, if I don't eat, I'll get yelled at. So.
All right.
And being yelled out by a bunch of pissed off Latinos is not something I want to look forward to.
Yeah.
All right.
Or Latinas even.
Well,
or Latinx.
Latinos means both male and female, so.
Then there wouldn't be a Latina.
No, Latina refers to just a group of females by themselves. Latinos can mean just males, or it can mean males and females.
Gendered language, dude. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's one of the annoying things. Everything has a gender. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and end the stream.
All right, see you later.
Later, folks.
Take care, everyone.